This is the Tactical Muffin Top. Muffin Top, Muffin Top. Remodeling chat. Audio might not be the best. That's okay. Ask me whatever you want. Ask away. We are getting prepared. We're talking prepping your garden. We're talking being a better human being. We're talking getting fit. Muffin Top has not done any walking chats because I just had to go to the doctor about my gout again, and I could barely walk at work today, so that was cool.
Ooh.
Could have done without all that, but here we are. Got to touch up a little bit with the roller.
So instead of 31 or 31, you're going to be like
I did.
65 at 34.
No, I'll get it done. I just like one day I'll walk 4 miles, and another day I'll walk a couple miles, and I'll catch up.
I did 2.5. I did 2.5 miles with the kids and the tablets and the snacks and everything in tow.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, like, we'll get it. We'll get a good day. We'll get a good chat in. We'll get maybe a 10 mile. If I do my regular, well, if the weather would quit fucking snowing on the weekends, would help out a lot. But when I get my regular, chat that I do daily, that's 7 miles. So I'm not too worried about it.
So speaking of like on the other side of saving money and shit. So I ran a bunch of that chicken skin and chicken fat today. Rendered it down.
Yep.
And I ended up getting
So,
way more than I was prepared to out of it.
Yep.
What would you recommend doing with that? Just sealing it up or tossing it in the freezer or what?
I don't know. Hang on. Demo Man Don said, "What the fuck's going on?" I'm ripping down painter's plastic. And off of this wood say. So it's a little loud, bro.
Painter's what? I got a paint headset.
Well, you're in my pocket. You're in my pocket while I'm working. I'm ripping down the plastic so I didn't overspray on the ceiling and on the floor around the brick. You got a wood stove that I wrapped with this plastic shit so I wouldn't spray it with the spray gun.
Well, at least you did it kind of
That's better.
smartly.
Taking shit off because I couldn't put the fan the dick tape off by yourself.
I'm the kind of guy that'll spray right over the electrical switch and fucking all that shit. It all gets sprayed the same color. It's gone.
Nope. I took all my outlet covers, switch covers off, and I taped everything off because I'm. So I gotta go put all that shit back on. But it's pretty fucking. It was cold yesterday, and the gout started back up, and it was like the worst ever last night. Like, I don't know. I rolled over and touched my toe, in the blanket or whatever.
You touched your toe?
Yeah, I had to get up at 1 o'clock.
Which one?
Shut up! I had to get up at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning and put an ice pack on my fucking toe for an hour so I could get back to bed.
Damn.
I don't know. It's okay.
Buckley got drafted. What?
I ain't getting drafted. I'm broken.
Eduardo said I got drafted. I don't know what I got drafted for.
I don't know.
Just a shave and a haircut.
Lawfully got drafted. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand.
Demo Man Don says YouTube is being weird and he came back. Yeah, it's just loud. I'm just working by myself, man. I'm taping off all the windows and the doorways, and I got here. Let me show you guys. I'll show you guys. I got one room finished all the way except for the floor, which
show us, Muffin Man.
Make sure your camera's orientated in the correct direction before you lift it up too high.
Yeah, no promises. Anyway, how's it? Camera 3, facing front, facing. How many fucking cameras I got? I only got 2.
Should I just do the mustache?
I don't know.
You should not do just the mustache.
So I painted this whole room, ceiling and all. New light fixture. I painted. I gotta go through and do all the outlets and shit. And I'm doing like the light gray with the white, kind of a little bit different. Smaller house, so you don't want to go too dark on the trim. But it looks pretty good. And then I think I'm deleting this door, and this is just a wall because here's the other bedroom. So if we have a render in here, and this wall has it's an old farm door. It's got a crack in it. They wood glued together. So I think I'm just going to delete that and wall that off. But
drywall it.
Yep, just drywall it. So that's why I didn't paint that trim gray.
A piece of drywall will probably be cheaper than a new door as well.
Yeah, I would eat 2x6. It's old farm style, but like the wood trim around the doors look good. So around the doors, it pops really good. But this is a small room. You know,
looks like a usable room to me. That's not a small room. That's an appropriately sized room. TMT. Don't.
It's a good.
Don't you talk down to that. That's a wholly adequate room.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't let anybody tell you differently.
Hey man, it was you fucking come to Nebraska.
If it gets the job done, it gets the job done, right?
Yeah, I mean you can do extracurricular activities in there. But is that the new house? This is the rental house, Eduardo. Yeah, this is what I've been working after work on. So I get 2 to 4 hours on it, depending if I want to stay up till midnight or not. But I am on call, so if I get called out, I gotta scoot on the live. So
call me. Oh, hang on. You a ceiling fan.
After 8 p.m., I get double and a half time, so I won't call me out.
Double and a half time?
Yeah.
It's rule report.
2.5. And if I'm there for 10 minutes or there for an hour, I get paid an hour for the first bit that I show up. So
yeah, you get the 1 hour call in.
Yep.
1 hour minimum.
I'm gonna turn my camera off. It's weird being the only one with the camera on. Justin, show me face.
Only because you're making it weird. It's the only reason why. Because you're the only one. You're making it weird.
Yeah, you're being crazy. But
pent up. You've been denying me my muffin time.
I'm sorry. You just couldn't fucking do man shit. You don't have time to dink around on the internet all the time.
See, I told you, Justin.
Well, fuck. I don't get to fuck around all the time. Like, I have responsibilities.
Now, don't lose your cool. You're live on the internet.
Oh, you're pissing me off, you motherfucker.
Part of man shit is being in control of your emotions.
I'm about to be in emotions real quick. Anyway, me and ACR have been talking in the background a little bit about the challenge. And here, the next problem is it's fucking cold. We're going to get like 170-degree day this week, and I'm going to be working on my seeds for starting that day, and then it's going to fucking snow this weekend again. So I'm like, God damn it. It keeps snowing on the weekend. I'm like, can you snow during the week when I don't want to do shit outside, when I have time? It's really pissed me off really bad, I'm not going to lie. But that's all right. Twin Jin, what's up, brother? Thanks for staying in, bro.
We're going on 9 minutes. You probably do roll call.
Yeah, they're talking snow. So anyway, yeah, ask away, throw something in the chat, tell me what you want to do. I don't know. I'm just doing the thing over here. So I'll be after I get this trim painted, I'll be tearing up the flooring in the kitchen. And I don't know quite know here yet if we're gonna paint the cabinets in here.
Not rule.
That's gonna be
later rule.
Yeah, and I do need to get to bed fucking early.
Coldfoot, fix the game.
I don't have the game going. I'm on mobile. It don't happen on the game.
Yeah, but he's got to fix the quotes.
Oh, okay.
Get rid of the ones about me, or make new ones.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Because I asked nicely.
I don't know about that. It's all about you, lawfully. It's always been all about you. But yeah, I got to go through.
I wish you meant it the way you used to.
Nothing to do with you anymore. You're grounded.
Oh, Dad.
Man, don't ask me for adulting over here, boy.
I know you're busy adulting. I ran a gun shop virtually by myself all day today, so you tell me about adulting.
I'll tell you what I do, but it would definitely super duper upset me. I don't know if I can talk about that on the internet. If you guys work in the public sector, we got a notice. They put us on notice for Terror Watch. Not saying anything's popping off, but they're like, we are critical infrastructure. We are a target-rich environment. So if you're in a sphere like that, you may be getting an email from corporate saying, hey, due to Iranian blah, 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 we are looking for suspicious behavior in regards to that. If you see anything, report it, is what we got noticed today.
It's the old post 9/11, see something, say something.
Yep, it is. But, some people don't know. Groundbird, what's up? Southern
You mentioned that. Had a couple yesterday that came in asking if we sold military boots. We were like, no. Like, where can we get those? And I was like, and there's not anywhere local anymore. All the like mom and pop surplus shops are out of business. And then when they left, I looked at one of my coworkers and like, they kind of look like Antifa types.
Okay.
Like overly educated, brainwashed 40-something-year-olds, like they oozed it. Like we're going to put a nice face on for the probably right-wing people because they're at a gun store. They oozed like liberal.
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Well, now you got some operating in your local AO.
I mean, I don't want to sound like a bad person, but I'm not really happy with how many people have hijabs at Walmart anymore. Kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. I mean, not that the women are the ones that do things, but if there's that many women and children, then there's that many fighting age males.
Yeah, we got whole sectors of our Walmart that they can't even talk to you because they don't speak English. And I'm like, how in the fuck do you get hired at Walmart if you can't speak English?
Dude,
they speak English here. They speak better English than you.
Not here.
The ones we've got are educated. They all drive nice cars and have Rolexes and stuff. Which is probably a strong indicator that they wouldn't do anything wrong because they're the ones that like essentially escape poverty and other than their faith have assimilated.
Yeah.
It's the ones that are poor. I mean, same way the U.S. Army recruits the poor country boys and stuff. It's not the well-off people. At least not the well-off people that become trigger pullers. They might be the decision makers, but they're not the trigger pullers.
Well, yeah. And there's a lot of the multi-generational dad and grandpa in the military I want to be too.
Poor people with a conviction are the ones you got to look out for. RNK 56895. What do you want it to be about?
Ask me anything. I'm remodeling.
ASL.
Picking up some paint that I got to get with a roller and finding a couple spots that I got to slap some of that mud over.
Now you can't throw out the AMA and then not answer to ASL. You're young, but you're not that young.
I threw it out there in chat. Ask away, man. If you want to ask something, if you want to talk about political, you want to talk about financial, you want to talk about prepping.
So put it in the chat.
I'm throwing this up because I had a discussion with somebody late the other evening, a little private chat. I was asked my opinion on where they should go, and that's there. And hopefully, I would like to say it was good advice, and they asked the direction to start going, so I gave them my opinion. I'm not a professional by any means, but I'll drop whatever wisdom that you see that you think that I may have on you.
Yeah, lawfully.
I got one for you.
Yeah, lawfully. I think Muffin might have missed the Yahoo and the AIM chats.
Here, we'll make
He
it
had, he
about
had, he
this.
had
You need ammo, and I recommend this ammo.
Hey, Pat.
the STV.
Hey-o.
Yeah,
Yes, it's good stuff.
Kelly rings and not necessarily. Where should I flee to? LOL. Randall Little will have to have. You may have to flee, bro. Like I know you want to be set, and everybody's like, "This is your bug out location one," like I like to call it. Guess what? The number one thing that will make you move: natural disaster and gangs of people with Molotov cocktails. Because fire is the thing that not a lot of people are prepared to deal with, and that's a lot of planning. It's a lot of water pre-staged.
We have 4 fucking ponds at the farm, and during the last brush fire, we emptied them all,
Problem.
and we have no and like that's a lot of fucking water
Yeah.
gone.
Oh,
And that was one fire that decided to jump a road.
Dumb.
And that was with 4 municipalities worth of fucking firefighters out there. So like, fire
We
is
use
dangerous.
X-Tac ammo.
Fire is dangerous.
yeah. I was looking at some ammo after we had that discussion, and I will be.
We use X-Tac in this house.
Is it the 55 grain?
Yeah, 55 grains for maiming people. The 62 grains for defeating 80s Soviet-era body armor, which is not a thing now.
That's probably true. I'll give you that.
It's not probably true. It's 100% true. That's why it was adopted in 1982 as the SS-109.
And here's the next deal: is if you find that the chest shots aren't hitting, well, you just shoot for the pelvis, because ain't nobody got a gun pull on. Good to go. Jesus, this guy who painted this before me really slattered on the paint here. This looks like shit.
You said Grundle, and that made me laugh, but my mic was muted because I was getting a refill.
How do you flip the camera on this silly app?
Bottom on the camera option, you change the camera to front facing. Pinky's up.
Speedo? Yeah, so you know who does that. Hey, we got Fiend Dog. We got Pat back.
Dude, Fiend Dog hadn't been on forever. Fiend Dog, don't dox me. You contain yourself, Mr. New Jersey. Thank you.
Don't be doxing no.
Yeah, we're on height alert here too because we have the largest Jewish
Here we
population
go.
in the world.
Gotta protect them.
I heard about the
God's anointed people.
off the coast of New Jersey. I figured you would have hit me up immediately after that, but
Southern Dave.
What about this stuff, lawfully?
Kevlar Speedo. That's me pinching zoom. Yeah, that's the stuff I just held up.
Oh, okay.
That's literally this case. I'm just not opening it because there's already one open in the car.
so you're like, go lawfully. That's the end. Like, you were
Well, I hope you cut out like every other word, but while you complete your thought, I'm going to finish my interjection and say my hope is that things return to good and I get to shoot every bit of that this summer, getting practice in and range dates.
Oh, well, we're going on a date.
I don't
Where
think the
two or
ammo
more
crisis
gather,
is going to be.
he is there.
I don't think the ammo problem is going to go away anytime soon.
I agree.
The materials that they need to produce ammo are being
gas copper, lead, gunpowder. The pup.
It's actually the primers is the worst part from what I'm hearing from everybody.
Oh, everybody that makes a component says their component's the worst part of it. They've been bitching and moaning about the gun cotton since the Ukraine stuff kicked off. We gave Ukraine all of our artillery shells.
Yeah.
Nitrocellulose. Because believe it or not, your artillery shells are still touched off with black powder.
Oh yeah, old man butt wrinkles. I can still get that PMC bronze for $6.99 sometimes on Nebraska. $7.99, $8.99 is pretty common.
You can find the
You can find the air gap. We lost you.
You lost me?
No, we lost Beandog. He said, you can find the, and then his mic cut out.
Yep. Heard that.
Oh, Eduardo
Oh,
wants
damn
to
it,
see
really?
Chungus. I'll show you Chungus.
Easy now. It's not that kind of stream.
That's Jay's Chungus. The artist rendition.
I thought he was a Christian man. Jesus.
Hi, I'm a fat squirrel.
Oh.
Hi, I'm also a fat squirrel.
Yeah, identified as a squirrel, but what had happened was
No, I don't identify. We're not doing that. That's gay.
not you, fungus.
That's one of the
He identifies as a hawk turd.
See, grab you about 3 or 4 Swiss beans, get a Chungus coaster.
Yep.
Did Jay sign the back of yours?
I don't know. Let me look.
Oh.
No signature.
He didn't sign mine either.
Oh.
I just wanted to make you sweat it for a second.
Watch.
Probably-
When I place that order tomorrow, I'm gonna be like, hey, can you sign the back of mine? Just in that way I have one and you don't.
You probably should have numbered them, you know?
He's a businessman. He's got to get that stuff done. He's printing them out by the baker's dozen.
That's the story from that guy. I'm a big fan of that story. When I had that hunt video where I had that big coming up, and I said, if you go one step further, and I had my dagger pointed at it, and I was going to smoke him and beat him.
That shit was funny.
He was, my God, them Nebraska red squirrels are huge.
So spring is about to sprung. Have you all considered? It's that time to talk about it again. The peak refuel meals. They're quite delectable.
They are
the finest food that comes in a pouch.
That's true. They're fucking good.
They're really good.
They are.
And they're like really good. Like it's restaurant good. Like I'd eat the ones that I've got that are getting long in the tooth. Cause see, they've learned. They've done 2 things post-COVID. 1, they have extended their shelf life. 2, they have reduced their portion. Shrinkflation and all. And I don't think that they've actually changed their packaging or modified the recipe in a way that would actually extend the shelf life. I think it's that they caught on like, hey, it's not just the like normie backpacker hiker people that are buying our food. It's these states left. These people buying it.
Down.
So they advertise their shelf life as like 8 years or 10 years now instead of just the like 24 months.
Is it really that long on there? I never took notice.
But it's some good stuff. Like it's seriously. Like,
I got a deal on some peak refuel freeze dried cookies, but it's kind of a good right now.
Like a little black pepper is all most of it needs. Hot sauce if you're feeling bougie.
Have any of you guys tried that Yoder's ready to eat meat in a can? It's got a 10-year shelf life.
I want the bacon, but I don't want to pay for the bacon. So
I got a bunch of that Keystone or whatever. the meat. I got a bunch
See,
of
people.
that shit in the can.
I see where a bunch of people say that they found the Keystone at their Walmart, and I've looked at 2 Walmarts for 2 years now since knowing y'all, and I can't ever find it on the shelf.
Dude,
Yeah,
They have the
it-
Butterfield.
I
They
found
don't
2
ever have.
cases.
they got cases at the Walmart here in New Jersey, man.
Yeah, but
Cases
I
of
mean,
Keystone.
when they did the
Yeah, but
remods,
you're in like Mennonite country, and he's Florida, man. Like he's got all the Jews that flew down from New York State and retired.
yeah,
They don't eat pork anyways,
That is
so I don't know what
that
my
is
point I was
true.
making.
like
So-
I got those 2 cases, and I was happy to get them for half off. I was like, give me the rest that are on the shelf, and it was just about 2 cases, and I'm happy as shit about it because they are getting pricey.
One of y'all turn your camera on so that like my ADHD has something else to fixate on than myself, or I'm
No.
gonna like rock.
Just throw your fucking your little profile picture on like the rest of us and quit being a weirdo.
I don't want to. I come here to like.
Stop telling me
Off
what to do,
gas.
Dad.
I have to be
You're not even my
normal
real
all day
dad.
at work. I come here to like be me, except without saying who I am and where I'm at.
God, that's scary.
Well,
I'm in a place that you've
you're
released.
fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself if that's not you too.
No, I do I am who I am at work. I work with guys that are just as fucked up as I am. It's great. See, Lawfully, what your deal is you never worked in construction, man. And if you ever got to hang out with people and talk construction and all the nasty jokes and shit, you would be happy.
I mean, I say stuff. We have a customer. We call him Dirty Joke Jim. He's super good guy. Super good guy. I can't talk. And he comes in.
Hey.
His thing is that he comes in with a new joke every time. The other day it was a string of Helen Keller jokes.
Helen Keller?
Yeah, Helen Keller. What's see if I remember any of them in the same order. Let's see.
Oh no.
Like, I get to hear the construction humor all day. Like, Pat was in carpentry. Like, fucking Justin B was keeping in HVAC. Like, we all got
Well,
man.
all right. You're cool. I'm sorry that I was functionally raised by grandparents, and one was a retired electrician that was deaf, and the other one was a school teacher.
Yeah, you were just deprived of the 10 hours a day,
10.
stuck in a room with a bunch of other dudes that had nothing to do but shoot the shit the whole time.
Yeah, I was getting
Yeah,
the mate.
It's 10 hours a day of nothing but gay and racist jokes all day long at work.
What did one of them was like? What was Helen Keller's favorite flavor?
Go on.
Velcro.
Yeah. Independent. What's up? Teresa B.
Hey, Teresa.
Can't confuse PMT is like this all the time. Yeah, this is just normal me, bro.
Shout
What's up,
out
Andy and Teresa?
to Teresa B. She is like the
Den
YouTube den mother. She's like the YouTube den mother.
For the 2A community.
Hey, TMT, do you have any $2 bills?
Yep. I buy them in. The first 10 are the ones that make them most collectible.
Dude, I got a 1995
Hold on.
$5.
Hold on. Don't get used ones anymore because a lot of the strip clubs use them. I won't hear anyway about you. So don't get used to them. They'll get fresh off.
Wait, what is that? Don't use them anymore?
That's fine.
Get fresh $2 bills when they come in. If you hold your bank, they'll let you know when they're getting a bundle in or whatever. But like they use them at the strip clubs, so
Stephanie worked hard for that $2. You don't talk about her like that.
yeah. Well, I don't want whatever she's going on down there that's growing shit on my money. So.
I got a sheet of like 4 uncut $2 bills.
You know, like Steve Wozniak. He buys his own uncut bills. Walks around LA spinning sheets of $2 bills.
One of the local
imagine-
bars around here, they give back $2 bills, 50-cent pieces, and dollar coins as change.
Yes. The horse races here do 50-cent pieces, but that's like a traditional thing in horse racing. They'll break change down to a 50-cent piece.
The MOC guy, every time you sold one of his products, it was worth $2. So at the end of the month, he would come in and you would give him your chips, like the cans that you of the chemical that you used had chips in the bottom. You had to like rip it apart to get the chip.
Excuse me.
And every time you got one of those chips, he'd give you a $2 bill. And I saved them all up. A lot of guys just sold them. But this one, I think he's Russian or one of those Russian adjacent countries. This was before Ukraine. And I guess he went back home and he wanted to buy all my $2 bills. Well, I made him pay me like 10% over what I actually had. He says, you might as well be a king if you walk around with a $2 American bill wherever he was from.
Really?
Yeah.
So instead of having to walk out with a bunch of different denominations for whatever, he just stuck a $2 bill in his pocket and he's a shit wherever he walks into. That's the technique.
Why is a $2 bill so desirable, especially out of country? That makes no sense.
Well,
Because it's twice the value of a $1 bill.
Did you ever see the video of that chick that called the cops on somebody because he was trying to pay with a $2 bill?
Oh yeah, that happens.
Well, she said it was fake.
And then somebody at least 5 years older than her showed up. Oh, I forgot to give you some more of these stickers.
Well, the giveaway hadn't happened yet.
Not you. Somebody watching. I gave them some stickers the other day, and I forgot. I missed a couple. All right. So I got somebody at the store spent a $5 bill from 1995, and it's circulated, but it's like barely circulated. Like, look how crispy that $5 bill is.
It's not hard to make money crispy.
No, but it's almost as old as Muffin Top, and his back's fucked up.
It's
been 1995.
But thank you.
Well, I'm just saying, like, even if this, like, it's not been ironed.
I didn't pick my pack. I was working my ass off to pay this accident. Like, sitting around eating fucking ho-hos and ding-dongs and fucking...
It's like, this bill's from 1995 and it's in better shape than you are.
Yeah. You know, that $5 bill that's bullshit that that's in better shape than I am. Nah, I'm angry.
You got scoliosis and this bill stands on its own.
I got to work my ass off.
That just tells you that bill didn't do any work.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
you know what? Well,
between the time that it was printed and now, it's probably only worth half of its face value. So,
no, we're walking this.
Thanks, Obama.
We're walking this back. Me with my fucked up back is over here doing what fucking people get paid to do all day long. And I'm doing it in my free time while talking on the internet because some people are like, we're on it Tuesday.
Call me. Call me.
He's talking about me.
That's good. But, you know, you weren't the only one. I understand, you know, but damn it, Bobby, I'm doing shit.
I mean, I could have made time to do other stuff. I just like being here with you.
I like being here with you guys too, but you know, my ADHD can only take so long. Like right now, I'm over here fucking tinking around with this flat blade, getting off the paint that's from like 8 years ago, when I should just fucking paint over it and quit Drake being such a fucking perfectionist.
I'd have spread over that shit.
Hey, Andy. Thanks for jumping back and forth. We got a bunch of new names in the chat.
Yeah, make sure you like, share, sub to Muffin Top. I think
is Backwoods Cartel Backwoods? Is that like his second channel, or did he get like nuked?
It's a different guy. I
need clarification. What do y'all think about 223 Wild? I think that is a chambering, not a caliber. If you want to be able to accurately and safely shoot 223 and 5.56, go for it.
I come on that. You can't shoot, but I can shoot 223 out of my 5.56 just fine.
You can shoot 5.56 out of your 223 chambered ARs 9 out of 10 times fine.
The only thing What's the twist? Is it all like a fixed twist rate on a 223 watt?
Whatever you want it to be. That's the fun thing. There's no hard and fast. Generally a 1 and 8 twist.
Right.
It is the vanilla middle of the road commercial.
Mm-hmm.
The difference is the free bore or the lead past the chamber is a happy in between what is technically specified by NATO and SAMI for 223 and 556 NATO,
Mm-hmm.
so that the bullet upon impact of the primer, when the primer pop happens and the bullet hops the lead, that free bore area, it accurately stabilizes both 556 and 223 projectiles from your, with the 1 and 8 twist, from your like 45 grain varmint bullets up to your heavier 69 to 77 grain match ammo.
This is fucking awful.
Well, while you're at work fucking doing man stuff, I'm over here like
Autism about 2D.
yeah, to people that it doesn't make a shit to. Like, that's the aggravation of selling somebody their first AR, is they got on the internet and they know enough to know they don't know anything. But then reiterate high points that they read because their friend, their Uncle Bubba, brother, lover, told them they need, be sure they get this, not this. And it's like,
It really don't matter at the end of the day.
it really doesn't. Like, buy your first AR and go shoot it and find out what you don't know, and then come back and buy your second one informed.
Yeah.
If you take anything away from this, what are we up to now? An hour?
Are we really?
Oh God! It's only 36 minutes. If you take anything out of this 36 minutes and you don't already own an AR-15 and know what you need to know,
Go fucking buy one.
just buy one and find out what you don't know until you know it. And don't buy all the crap to hang off of it, because everybody buys their first AR and they think they got to have everything but the curb feelers on it, like the vertical grip, the bipod, the laser, the flashlight, the red dot, the 45-degree red dot, the scope.
No,
and you take something that starts out as a light, handy, svelte rifle, a sub 8 pound, really generally like 6.5, 7 pound rifle. You hang all the crap off of it, and you realize, like, now it's 9.5 pounds. It's not light and handy anymore. Yeah, a lot of people have to learn the hard lesson of, you don't know what till you know. Like, only a lived experience can teach that lesson to you. And so you buy all the crap.
Fucking hold on with your 20 paragraph fucking sentence, Jesus Christ.
No, you need content. I'm giving it to you.
Ready?
I'm lubricated. Let me speak. Let me cook.
This is what you need on the arm. Ready? You need a sling. You need a light. You need an optic. Done. I don't care what optic. LPVO, scope, red dot, fucking one with magnification to flip on, flip off, whatever, piggyback, fucking scope, red dot, 45, bullshit. You need an optic. You
LPVO all day, baby.
I'm saying this for the benefit of everybody, but I'm saying all this to a special person.
Who
just got their first AR.
Well, say it.
I'm just saying it loud and unapologetically, so that way later I can say it softly.
And also you need the Geisley SSAE X trigger.
No, you don't, you yank. You can get away with a Texas-made MBT2S trigger from LaRue, because Mark LaRue needs more Coke money.
No, you do just fine with a nickel.
I promise he does.
And JP fucking red blue trigger springs. It's God's plan. A mil-spec trigger will do most people just.
All right, we're off the rails. Mil-spec trigger's fine. If you can't make hits with a mil-spec trigger, you suck.
Right. Don't be shooting.
Everything else is superfluous. Like, that's just a bonus.
Right. If
your priority should be that your hammer strikes hard enough to set your primers off. If you've got so bougie of a trigger that you're getting light primer strikes with 5.56 NATO ammo, you need to change your trigger out. Your cassette triggers are gay. They're not drop safe. They're not
duty rated.
Which, the guy, to Fiend Dog's credit, the Geyser triggers are generally good to go. But like, if you run the lower springs, hang on, I got a burp. Excuse me. If
Turning
you
your head really
if you
helps.
run,
People,
well,
you know, want to talk right now.
at least I didn't do it on you. If you run the lighter hammer spring and you get light primer strikes, you need to put the heavier hammer spring back in.
All right, we're gonna take a question from the comments here. Anybody got a question here? That's what tonight's talk about. Before we go fucking another 30 goddamn minutes on something gay. This is all you need for you need a sling, you need a light, you need an optic. Everything
Helicopter.
it's your pre- get good with the basic, and that's all you need to start with. If you want to add a foregrip or whatever after that, cool. Just know that past those main things to target your rifle, to stow your rifle so you can use both hands, and to whatever the fuck else I just said.
Nobody knows.
So you can identify your target at night. Everything else is bougie. If you cannot run a gun with 3 basic things on it, you need to get practice to run that gun. You know what I mean?
And I would suggest getting one that's mid-length gas system, not carbine length.
See, now I agree with that, but we're getting in the weeds.
I run 16 carbines, they're just fine.
There's a whole lot of Iraqis and Afghanis 6 foot under. The carbine length gas system did the trick.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it does.
There you go. Backwards got a question.
What we got?
Yes, I love questions.
So this is going to be a lawfully rant, I feel like, but it's like, have you all heard of the unrivaled systems, buffers, and UA brakes? Any opinions?
See, you expect a rant? Nah, I hadn't heard of them. Which means that either they're one of two things: goofy and gay, or really expensive. Because in Arkansas, most people are poor, and so if it's not like figured out and reasonably priced, I don't get to sell it in any quantity.
Put it that way.
Gucci and gay. It's Gucci and gay. If you here's the deal. There's so much Gucci gay shit that people are like, oh man, I need this 47 things on my gun or it's useless. Guess what, man? People have been schwacked with fucking Remington Bushmasters for decades. People have been schwacked with base fucking Colt carry handles for decades. Okay?
Hey,
Complicated.
TMT.
Backwards, I think what he meant is it's not worth the money.
Oh, yeah, probably
now,
not.
if you want to go with the A5 buffer system, I endorse that. I kind of have wanted to upgrade, but then at the same time, what stopped me is it's like, what I've got is a known quantity and it works, and the castle nut stake, and I don't want to change that because I really want that Reptilia Core recce stock with it, and it uses the A5 buffer system.
Yeah,
which is probably like
what you said.
The figured out end all be all of traditional gas impingement buffer systems. Like the Marine Corps should have adopted that, and they didn't.
I have the A2
like
buffer system in my one. The rifle buffer system with the carbine.
Yeah, because you got one of them like neutered rifles because you live in New Jersey. No hate, it's not you, it's the state. But
Wood said, not expensive, not gay. Look into it. I mean, at the end of the day, it is. Hold on.
The problem is there's a thin line between innovation and like just the new kid on the block trying to like suckle a teat.
Here's the deal. If you're done, do you need to put $1,000, $1,200 of parts into it? No. Can you spend that money way wiser and not buy stupid shit? Just guess what? There will always be the new hot thing. They're never going to not stop making a new hot thing that's going to make your gun 20% better or 18% better. Okay, that's in like peak operating like competition shooters. Guess what? Most people are not that. Most people are average Joes that are lucky to break their rifle out once a month and go to the range. Okay? Be real, unless you're working with it and you are putting hundreds of mags downrange, like you're a freaking special ops contractor dude in like Africa or some shit, you don't need that crap. What you need is, I'd rather you have that extra $1,000 in ammo and go to a class, because that's actually going to teach you a skill. And if you have a skill, whatever bare bones gun you pick up from Walmart, well, they don't do that anymore, but Cabela Academy.
Back in my day,
You should be able. Yeah, back in my day, you could get an AR at Walmart. You can pick up any out of the box, no spec A2 trigger with a flip up rear sight and do just fine and be effective on target. Anything past that, you really don't need. I don't care if you're going to spend five. If you want to blow $5,000 on a rifle and a bunch of Gucci setup that you shoot 3 or 4 times a year, fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy 4 months worth of food for 10 people for that. And guess what? When you're dead, you're a loot drop for everybody who could outlast.
loot drop.
I do suggest at the bare bones minimum making sure your barrel is chrome lined.
I don't mean shit.
Just
Smoke it.
That's just my opinion.
All right. So the reason that the military wants chrome lining is predominantly, it's because it's been tradition for the last 100 years. The reasons they wanted it 100 years ago was for corrosion resistance and heat. We still want it for heat. Nitride meets or exceeds that corrosion resistance. And the reality is, unless you have a select fire rifle, you're not going to smoke your barrel out. And as a private citizen procuring your own firearms, if you shot enough to smoke your barrel out, you make enough money to buy a new barrel, if not a whole ass new receiver or a whole rifle. So it really is like superfluous.
Well, most of them come with a chrome line now anyway.
I mean, a government contract barrel does, because the government still wants a chrome line barrel. So like if it's a Colt or an FN government barrel, and I know because I've got one of the PSA pistol uppers that's a 10.5. It's a FN barrel, and it shoots great, by the way. So like for all you people that are regular listeners that think I crap on PSA, I got one.
Yep.
You
only got one?
Decent rifles.
I eat from the koi pond once in a while too, but I'm super happy with the nitride arrow barrel that I have. I say arrow. What's Ballistic Advantage is their sister brand that does all their barrels, and that thing shoots better than I do. And that's what it comes down to. If you don't shoot as good as your rifle can, all the extra money you're spending on it doesn't matter.
No.
Like that money would be better spent on ammo, or like TMT said, food. You know, like if you're a prepper, like from the whole standpoint, like looking at it all big picture. Like if you don't have a house, food, and alternative heating and cooling methods and power and water and all of that stuff, all the extra, like if you don't have stuff worth defending, you might as well be a nomad. You might as well have one gun and a backpack.
Right.
And like Book of Eli it, but not blind.
Right. But don't go to the
All
cannibal.
I know is come this June, I'm treating myself.
Man, I feel like that's the most like
union.
wise thing I've ever said.
That you know what? I'll give you that. That's a good one. What you got?
I feel like that's where I'm at.
I said, come this June, once I top out in the union, I'm treating myself and I'm getting myself a Geisley Super Duty.
Well, you know, you can do that.
You deserve it. You've worked hard. You passed your test.
It'd be a treat.
I would like.
Does it have to have the neutered stock? Do you have to have your stock pinned one place or the other?
It doesn't need to be pinned in New Jersey. We can put a rubber stop in it that you can take out eventually.
I hope you make so much money that here shortly you're like to New Jersey and you move to a free state.
Yeah.
Like not real far so you can keep your work, but I hope that you move far enough away that you're like your biggest bitch and moan is that you commute an hour and a half each way and you go home every day to your sweet wife in your nice house in a free state.
and your
Where you can
fridge
have hollow
equipment.
points and telescoping butt stocks. That's my wish for you, Fiend Dog.
Thank you. I hope it happens.
See, we don't normally spin it in a positive light, but I wish the best for you, sir.
We'll get there. So get the house.
You're a hardworking American, and you deserve more than Gym Tan Laundry.
Yeah.
Full Metal Jacket.
I concur.
That is fucked up.
I mean, like I said, we're all fighting all that in the courts right now, but it seems to take forever.
Like, oh, we can't.
Demo Man said it best.
You wait on the
WTF.
course, you could retire.
Demo Man Don said it best. WTF is welcome to Florida. I mean,
I don't want to move to Florida. It's expensive.
Used to not be.
And the pay scales aren't as good down there either for how expensive it is.
It definitely has caught up in the last 10 years.
Hey, let's all move to Nebraska. Let's all just bombard TMT. Like, we'll move. All of us will move there, and so many of us will move there they can't raise corn anymore.
I don't feel like having a girl with neck beard.
All they got is little white kids as far as the eye can see.
Not a neck beard, fuck face. It's called a chin strip.
I'm not talking about your facial hair. Where are you getting that confused with corn?
Fiend Dog over there talking shit about the fucking Amish beard.
Yeah, Fiend Dog, he grows that chin strap so his head hair doesn't fall off.
Yeah, pay attention.
Be a man, grow
So that
He's
wind don't
keeping
blow
it all
away.
on lock.
So that wind don't blow it away.
Yeah, with the
Teresa, do you mind dropping budget survival dads channel? I don't want Justin to give up on it.
I'm not.
I need more food prep. I need more food prep instructions. I'm subscribed. I've got the notification turned on, and I did not get a notification. By the way, I'm beyond lubricated. I'm like getting slippery with my words, so I'm stopping at 3, Justin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're
keep going. Keep going in my honor.
I will. Don't worry.
I got leg day in the morning. I can't be all like, hey, hungover.
what, Pat? But somebody else can talk. Lawfully, you're going to need to take 5 minutes for a timeout to let other people talk.
Oh, but I went to the gym. I went to the range Sunday.
Well, you have to fucking wait for 5 minutes.
You're on timeout.
Okay, I'll mute. I'll come back.
What's been going on with you, Pat?
Yelling at my dog.
Oh.
Loading magazines.
And
thing about New Jersey, you can wait for the courts, but as soon as the court strikes something down, your lawmakers will just stroke a pen and fuck you again.
Pretty much.
Like I never understood that because, if you go through all that trouble and expense of years of working your way through a court, and then some freaking crazy lunatic that got elected by a bunch of soccer moms is like, oh, it's guns, and like puts ink on paper and you're fucked again. And then it takes years and millions of dollars to fix it.
Them soccer moms.
He's not wrong.
What's going on with me? I played on my excavator for like 4 hours yesterday and made a huge mess out of my yard. That was fun.
There you go. We are just BSing, asking questions in the chat, trying to get some answers and having fun. I am currently not doing what I came over here to do, so that's good.
What's up, Desert Armory?
What's up?
Rack Tap.
Does anybody want a mixed pit bull puppy?
Those might be illegal in New Jersey.
Are you giving up twins
A lot of
puppy dog?
homeowners insurance companies will not insure your house if you have a pit bull.
He's about to become an outside dog when it gets warm.
Well, you've already.
Because
Hold on.
I thought my Frenchies fucked up my house. This guy's 10 times worse.
Hold on. You can't. Unless you have the dog out for its first winter of life, they will die outside.
That's what I'm saying. When it gets warm out,
You gotta bring them in a minute.
we'll do what we got to do.
Okay. Man, bird dog.
I'm hoping something will change when he gets fixed. But we've said that with all the dogs, like they're all psycho. Maybe they'll get better when they're fixed, and that never works.
Yeah, dude, better go ahead and whack my nut back off. That'll make me. Sorry, I understand what you were saying now that you fucked me up.
What happened was
The part of the problem is like he's so much bigger than everyone else and stronger. He just like we have metal gates separating the living room and the dining room, so they can't get in the living room and piss and shit on the carpet and then ruin my brand new recliner. Well, he's such a freaking rhinoceros that he just charged through it and broke the whole thing. Then everyone came out here and pissed and shit everywhere and chewed up the back pillow for my recliner.
oh, so
And,
you mad right now then?
Oh, this was a couple weeks ago, but we had this, like curio cabinet thing with glass, and we kept, fenced stuff around it so they can't get to it and chew on it. Well, somehow he fucking chewed on it through the fence.
It's time to take that pup to a farm.
He ate through my wall, like the wall next to the doggy door. The other dogs had like started scratching at it and like got into the drywall a little bit. Well, he's got it down to the freaking insulation. And he taught my other dogs how to climb. There's a pile of pavers out in the backyard where we let them out to go potty, and we were going to use to like try and paver it all so we could just like hose off the poop and stuff like that and not have to dig through the grass. But we didn't get it put out before winter, and the first thing he does when he goes outside is climb that shit, and like he's just a breath away from jumping over the fence when he does it. So now all the dogs jump up on that when they go outside.
If you would put him back in the trailer and beat him when he misbehaved, like he's used to, he wouldn't do that.
Or just lay down the pavers.
Yeah. It's
or lay down the pavers.
You're moving locations, so is it worth it?
Take him a couple 100 miles away to a farm.
That wouldn't work. My wife is an animal lover. She will never give up.
Maybe a shock collar will work.
Yeah, I'm watching a lot of videos on dog training and stuff, and I'm gonna try it on my older husky first because he's calmed down. And the very first day I put the prong collar on my husky, he just like started getting it. Like he's always been one of those dogs. He's always been one of those.
Real quick.
He's always been one of those dogs. It's just like gives you a dirty look when he's doing something bad and you yell at him or something. Or if you forget to put the latch on his kennel at night, he can push the latch up with his nose and paws, and he just does it and runs away. Well, not really run away. He runs around. But the first day I did the prong, and he pulled like super hard on the leash when you take him for a walk. It was entirely unpleasant, especially if we passed another dog. But I tried that prong collar for one day, and he's already like 10% better than he was in the past.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. Do we have any questions in the chat? We want to have any questions in regular people here. What we want to talk about, the news, anything. Gas went up here. In the last week, 60 cents total.
So, Pat, when are you buying your next CZ?
You should not. What happened with some planes? Did we lose some planes?
Yeah, we a few got dropped over Kuwait, and it just got released today after the investigations that it was one of the I think it was one of the F-15s that we sold them was the ones that shot them down. But like how Muffin was saying about the gas prices, I did see that Trump is exploring us escorting vessels in and out and like assuming the risk for it, so to get the oil moving again. So yay to the world police.
Yeah, gas jumped up to $3.17 a gallon.
So it was our planes that got downed. It
Yeah, it
wasn't
was
like-
ours.
3 F-15 shot down by the Kuwait's anti-air defense system.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was the planes that we sold them. The investigation got concluded.
Bro, take a
I'm
breath,
gonna
Justin.
beat you to death. Lay down.
Ours were F-15s. You earlier before the
Ours were
chat, you said that it was
F-15s.
their
There was 3 of
F-18.
them.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
6 pilots got hurt.
Nah, they didn't get hurt. They just ejected.
Yeah, but they had serious injuries though. They were saying.
Well, that's what they're always going to say, because if you have an injection on your
There we
record,
go. So a Kuwaiti FA-18 was the cause of the accidental shoot down of the 3 American F-15s on Sunday.
I know that sound. Something's getting dominated.
you both are pretty.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
You get it, little brother.
So there was
and then
major
apparently
changes in Texas today too. Did you see that in the politics and the primaries?
No.
Well, I was just go ahead.
That was that Crockett girl lost, and that the one-eyed guy lost in the Republican Party.
One-eyed Jack.
Yeah, that Ken Shaw guy or whatever.
Crenshaw lost. That's a plus. He was
got
a
primaried
rhino.
out.
Former Navy SEAL, threatening. Frick, I can't think of his name.
Red flag laws, or he threatened Sean Ryan, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna have a talk with the Steels here, Sean Ryan.
He's like second only to Nancy Pelosi as far as Wall Street deals.
Yeah, he just.
Well, I did see today that apparently U.S. military forces and Ecuadorian forces are going after terrorists.
Yes, they did an operation today.
And SETCOM is bragging about our one-way drones, that they were originally Iranian designs, and we redesigned them and sent them right back.
So, mega ? Make Ecuador great again.
I like it. All right, we'll off of it. Since you did your time, good. Let's hear your range day and how amazing you are with your Walther.
I'm not. It is.
That's good. I still love you. Maybe no more white claws tonight, though.
I'll get video and photographical evidence for you the next time. But off of a bag so that you remove my human error, it's wholly capable of like 3-shot cloverleaf groups at 25 yards.
That's good. I mean, for a pistol, how much better could you really hope for?
And I couldn't ask for more. That's within the margin of the dot. Like I say, that's trying to remove me as the human error as much as possible. Shooting off of a bag, off of a table.
Right? Is that's 2 MOA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I really like the 2 MOA. Something about like the 3 MOA just is it scooch too big? I mean, I'm okay with it, but like, I really like a small dot.
I'd be honest, if I had it to do it all again, I'd still buy the EPS, but I would buy the core or the stripped down version that doesn't have the solar panel and is just a 6 MOA dot. Because of my astigmatism, like the 2 MOA dot by itself, in daylight brightness or like with the flashlight in a dark room, I have to turn it up so much that it blooms a bunch. So the default is to use the circle only, which is fantastic. Like a quick acquisition, like closer shots, like inside of 10 yards, like it's great for being quick. But it's hard to be precise with it at 25 yards because you've got so much air inside the middle of that dot. And I mean, if you're shooting right, if you're staying target focused, it's not too bad, but it's slow. So like these are lessons that I'm learning, that you can only learn like in person in real time. So if I had to do it over again, I would have bought just the stripped down $100 cheaper, no solar panel 6 MOA EPS in green.
No,
And just had the one reticle option and split the difference.
2 MOA dot.
That's why I have to wear my glasses with those dots. Otherwise, the dot's so blurred with my stigmatism.
Well, and that's part of that is I ought to go to an optometrist and get a prescription. I'll be 35 here shortly.
It doesn't help. Glasses don't help.
Man, they ought to correct for the astigmatism some.
Yeah, they do,
they
man.
don't.
I can
Only when you're
only
when you're looking right through the middle of the glasses lens and right through the middle of the optic, because the way light lines up.
Or if you buy the right equipment, then you won't have to worry about needing your Or
if I get LASIK, but I'm not getting LASIK, so like right, I'm not getting LASIK so that they can't botch it. So like. Yahtzee, we're rolling with what we're rolling with, and like the conclusion of Sunday's rain session was like smoke your ass if you're the size of a 3x5 index card at about 15 yards, and then realistically in a like defensible in court lawful self-defense shooting, like if I get to my gun before you like shoot me, like I'm gonna own you. So.
Hey, watch out. Motley's a troublemaker.
No, I'm not. I try and conduct my business in daylight. I really try hard to be home before dark because everybody's headlights like really exacerbate my astigmatism. So I'm not out in dark places doing nefarious things. But
you're not that shit.
But yeah, if I don't have my glasses on, that red dot's a giant starburst.
After dark, Lawfully's leaving private domicile for private domicile.
Yeah, I'm not going out after dark. I prefer to be home.
Maybe my astigmatism is just so bad that the glasses can't correct it, but I just got new glasses, and they did all the electronic shit where they like map your eyeball and do whatever, and it didn't help.
Yep, you're just fucking fat.
I wish you'd map my eyeball.
I'm just old.
You like, boy, it sure is blue.
Does anybody know how to get an SB tactical brace off a Scorpion?
Off of the Scorpion?
Yeah.
Yeah, you depress that thing and then you smack it with a rubber mallet.
Multiple times.
Put a little lube on there, so that way the anodized aluminum on it. Anodized aluminum has something to rub on, but
it's plastic.
It's not plastic.
The bottom of the body of the Scorpion is plastic.
Brother, as a man who's whacked a couple Scorpions off, let me tell you.
Now somebody go and clip that.
Yeah.
Somebody go and clip that.
Let me tell you with absolute certainty, the brace is aluminum. The receiver, I think, is aluminum, but a recollection it might be steel. But like, it's metal on metal contact. So like, just put some angel tears on it and smack it with a bigger hammer. From bottom to top.
Why do you do this?
Flip it over and smack it from the bottom side towards up, which is down because you got it flipped over. Or swing wide the next time you're in Arkansas, and I'll hit it for you. Clip that.
What's happening on the live stream?
You never told me what gun store you work at, so.
Well, I'm not going to tell you live on the internet.
God damn it! You're gonna make me go upstairs and get my hammer.
I promise, if you push the little button and you smack it hard enough, if you've taken that set screw out, you're just not hitting it hard enough. And I know it's uncomfortably hard, but it's not in the like I'm gonna decimate this hard. It's right there on the borderline. You smack it hard a couple times, it starts moving. If you've got like a heavy rubber mallet, it'll get it done.
He's standing up right now as you speak, like, fucking damn it, I'm getting this thing off now.
Bonus points if you've already, like, stamped it and you don't care about the brace anymore because you're putting a real stock on it. Then you can really lean into it. Like, follow through. Like your Babe Ruth coach taught you. Follow through, Pat.
Pat, when you have yourself a scorpion, follow through.
Follow through.
It's the only way you're going to whack off a couple of scorpions.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
His beat off. You got to get it right.
Yeah.
It's just the braces.
What?
That's right on men, butt wrinkles. Pat Wright likes to pass through my town. He's Matt Dillon.
He's got to swing
he's
wide.
Pat Dillon. And I'm Miss Kitty.
That would cut me good if you said. Yeah, I'm mudding this shit on a couple little dimples in the wall, and I'm supposed to be taking off all my fucking trims so I can paint tonight. What am I doing?
You said yes in a New York minute.
I get
Learn to cut in and throw that fucking tape in the garbage.
I only recently learned at almost 35 years old that not every measuring tape is accurate. Like, evidently, if you start a job with one tape, you got to finish the job with that tape.
Yeah, they're not all exactly the same, but I mean, if you're, if you can usually still be fine though.
Yeah, you can use one though; it will stretch out. That will pivot with you.
But if your stigmatism is stopping you from reading the fucking little lines on it.
What? TMT, have you ever thought about taking after Indy and having a karaoke night? I'd really like to hear you poorly sing some songs.
Already bad enough and enough things I don't need to add to it on the internet.
I love it how you use your falsetto for everything.
What?
Your falsetto, your head voice where you get all like high pitched and squeaky.
What?
Never mind, you weren't in choir.
No, I wasn't. I'm not good.
Yeah, I know. You just sound it.
It tastes better.
You know, I probably should have asked if you have to take the brace off to field strip this because you don't.
You don't. Is that why you wanted to take the brace off?
Yeah, I thought the bolt was going to come out the back.
No, it's just push pins, and then the bolt like tips out. It's the son of a gun if you get that hammer down, hammer up order backwards.
Fuck me, it's 10 o'clock, and I didn't do what I wanted to do. I wanted to have all this painted now. Gotcha.
You sound like that Canadian dude that finds out that like oil drips out of a bottle if you poke a hole in it. I know you've seen him, that long-haired guy. It's like he reads a comment and he's like, "Fuck me, really?" And then he goes outside and does it. And he's like, "Ah, it does do that."
Yeah.
Pat's laughing because he knows he's seen it.
What? No way.
Yep.
Pat is so mad right now, but so relieved that he doesn't have to get the hammer.
No,
I already got the hammer.
Pins.
I got it off. I whacked it off.
Well, how about that? Life pro tip: your Scorpion's now like 13 inches shorter. You can put it. You can put it in a duffel bag.
Well,
You hear him tapping it back on?
He damn sure is too.
He's like a Keebler elf. Like if we don't get this done, Santa's not giving us our fudge.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Wait, I did all this and I don't need to take this off, do I? Shit.
Because it looked like it went down, so I took the grip off too. Now I'm really pissed.
Well, that's so you can adjust the reach of the trigger. Now that you've got it off, you might as well go ahead and order the Magpul grip.
That's what I have.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, now that you got it off, you might as well order the TMT favorite Strike Industries grip.
I'm not a shield for it. Just like you give my money back.
Hey, Pat, are you
Take the
excited for me to
screw
show
out?
you? Wait, which screw?
There's this screw in the trigger housing. It's not coming out.
What?
It's not coming
No.
out.
What are you doing? You need to just pause what you're doing and wait till we're off there so we don't get TMT banned. And we'll work through this together.
Yeah, but
It'll be like
It
Ghost.
sounds
You
like it sounds
you
like you're
crush the
taking out way
pottery.
too much.
You've gone too far. Like for a field trip, you've gone too far. You're overthinking this. Like think like Czech soldier in the cold.
think like a drum.
If you're needing tools beyond like a bullet tip, you've gone too far. And what do you need to clean on it? It's a blowback 9mm. You just lock the bolt open and pull a bore snake through it. Add more oil. Like you're a mechanic. Like this is easier than that.
Yeah, Pat. What the fuck are you thinking?
But you've already said the quiet part out loud. You're talking to
There's like a thing.
Like
There's
the-
a thing in the back that you have to
Okay.
push.
That thing doesn't have to come out. You're thinking like a mechanic when it's way easier.
I mean, I know it's a European gun, but it's not a European car. Like, there's gratuitous amounts of space to work on it. We've lost like half of our audience. Like, everybody checked out.
Just go out to the garage, grab a can of brake clean.
Oh,
One fucking chat and do a serious fucking chat instead of just a bullshitting thing.
Yeah, it's a bullshitting thing.
I mean, you said stuff, but all I got out of that was half bullshit. Like, I hate you. The echo, I didn't get any of that.
I hate you. You're doing it.
Teresa, what's your favorite firearm you own? If you're willing to share that. I know you got 3 or 4.
That's what's going to be the fucking downfall of prepping. All we fucking bullshit about is guns. That's why I try not to talk about fucking guns all the time. Life isn't guns, man. You know what? You know the gun that I touch the most? The one I put in my pants and don't touch all fucking day, and I take it out of my pants. Then I don't touch it. Because
Guns are not your everything, but it's what I do for a living. So when the opportunity to talk about it comes up,
like, help people and ask other questions than just fucking finger fucking Pat CZ over the internet.
well, you can go paint and leave this running, and we'll talk about Pat's CZ over the internet.
No.
Like, it's fine. You can get what you need done, and we can entertain the audience for you.
I'm just saying,
We're here for you.
like we talked about before,
You see, Teresa's got the ammo.
all of the last like 20 chats is bullshit.
I know, because there's not been a new revelation in prepping. Like, it's stock food, grow a garden if you can. Like, keep your ear to the ground. Like, prepping's boring. It doesn't change. Once you know everything, you know everything. It's whether or not you can execute on it or not, TMT. Like, I'm sorry. Like if you're pent up and frustrated about it, like believe me, I am too. I'm in one bedroom in my parents' house. Like I feel bad that I'm taking up part of a second bedroom. But it's not spring yet, so you can't plant anything yet. Not really. I don't have a house and a half.
Well, damn it.
It's like if we want to get, if you want to fight over the internet, we'll fight over the internet.
We're gonna find that man
Don't break up with me though. Don't break up with me though. But we can fight about it.
Our makeup tax is gonna be great.
Like if you want to pluck some feathers and mount me, I'll let you. But
The question is, what are you going to tickle with the feathers?
Fiend Dog, are you still here? Or did you leave?
No, he left.
He left. Yeah.
The question is, what are you going to tickle with the feathers that you pluck?
Nothing. He's tired and cranky about it. And I understand.
About it. I'd like to produce some content worthy of people actually showing the fuck up once in a while.
Our regulars are here.
And apparently, that happens if I do a solo video, and then I can't get anybody's extra opinion that would actually continue the conversation and make it better and deeper.
I promise I have deep thoughts. I'm just not able, like I say, I'm in a predicament where I'm not able to execute on it. When I rent a house with some backyard or whatever, I'll continue to be a rent slave, but I'll grow a garden for you, TMT. That way when the nukes fall on Nebraska, you can come here and you can pick my vegetables.
Yeah. Nebraska's probably the best to be.
Can anybody hear TMT, or is it just me that sounds good?
He's pretty choppy. Fiend Dog's in the back chat. He wants back in. Teresa, try, depending on what your budget is, try a SIG P365 or 365 XL.
No.
Or X, because the XL and the X have the same size grip, just it's a difference of barrel length.
What's wrong with the 43X?
There's nothing wrong. I'm getting there. I'm just starting with the stuff that holds more ammo.
What do you mean? I got
40
15 rounders in mine.
Yeah, but that means you had to buy aftermarket mags, and I'm not trying to overwhelm her.
I bought the PSA mags. I don't have the.
They're still aftermarket. That's not Glock trademark mags. I'm trying to. Bro,
hey, we're not supposed to be talking about pew-pews right now.
I'm trying to keep it simple for Teresa, like where she can walk into her local gun store and buy it and leave confident and competent. Okay, like I'm not trying to send her to 4 different websites and 6 different manufacturers. Try P365. I don't know what your hand strength's like. Like if you, and it's not that you're not strong enough, it's that you might have like arthritis or carpal tunnel or some sort of hand strength injury or whatever. Like if you can rack it, generally as a rule of thumb, if you can successfully rack it back to slide lock on an empty chamber, you're probably strong enough to get it like into gear, which also means that you probably are strong enough to lock your wrists and not limp wrist it. So go try the P365, 365X, 365XL. Try the Glock 43X, so that way that the Glock is mentioned. Ideally, if you can stand the extra barrel length, go Glock 48 and make the juice worth the squeeze. If you want to do a dot in the future or want to leave yourself the option to do a dot in the future, do the 43X MOS or 48 MOS. If budget is a concern, try the Ruger LC9 or the new Max 9, because that at least has higher capacities, mechanically same thing. Those will all get you in that slim concealable gun, but also get you anywhere from 9 to 12 plus 1 rounds in the magazine. I would recommend handle them all and take which one feels the best to you. Ask if you can try the trigger. If the gun store won't let you try the trigger, they're not worth your business. And get
what about a revolver?
I think to suggest a revolver to somebody that's new to firearm ownership is a disservice. Particularly a snub nose revolver, that's an expert's gun. They're really not even an expert is proficient on, because it's easier to teach somebody how to run a slide gun and let them take it and run with it and be proficient as far as marksmanship than it is to pigeonhole them with you open the cylinder and you drop your 6 rounds in and it's ready to go. In exchange for that, it takes a lifetime of range time to master a double action, single action trigger and be competent with a fixed 2-inch sight radius. If Therese is willing to learn, she will do infinitely better with a Glock 43X and 10 rounds than she would ever do with 5 or 6 rounds out of a little stub nose 38 or 357 revolver.
I do like that analogy that you
And
used about being able to rack it back. I never thought about it like that. If you can rack it back, then yeah, I like that was well said.
Yeah. There'd be so many old ladies that think they want like a 1911 or those micro 9s were hot back then. I'm like, well, you need to be able to pull the slide back. Otherwise, you can't put it. You can't chamber around, and it's useless to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with an empty mag, if you can get it to slide lock, that means that you're able to rack it back far enough to load it.
Right.
It also means that you're able to lock your dominant wrist enough to resist the recoil, which means that the slide will cycle when you touch it off.
Tracy, I will let you know those Kimbers do have a lot of problems running.
I mean, that's
The
not my
Kimber
lived
Micro 9s,
experience,
yeah.
but my experience has
They're
been
pretty.
that the people that buy them usually have trouble with them. No offense to you, Teresa, especially if you're shopping at like a Bass Pro or something. But
The Micro
the
9s
Micro
are
9s
pretty,
usually
but
work,
they're not.
but the manual does say replace the recoil spring in 500 rounds, and that's ludicrous because that's like 2 range sessions, maybe 3. But then Kimber also has an advertised 200 round breaking period, so you got to shoot 200 rounds and go through 2/3 of the lifespan of your recoil spring. And then if you have any issue, they're like, oh, well, have you shot the 200 rounds to break it in? No, call us back when you have. Oh, have you shot 200 rounds to it? Yeah. How many rounds have you shot? 700. Oh, well, you need to replace the recoil spring. So
That's wild. I didn't know that there was a 200 round lifespan on that fucking recoil spring. That's bullshit.
it's 500 is what they recommend on the micro 380s, micro
That
9s.
is bullshit.
Yeah, especially out of a day gun. Honestly,
They're pretty though. Don't get me wrong, but they're expensive.
There's eccentricities. Pat, help me. I know the word. I just can't say the
eccentricities.
Thank you, sir.
There you go,
To owning Kimber firearms generally involve being 50 plus years old, and you have to wear a lot of like gaudy like nugget rings. At least if you're of the male variety.
I gave mine to my son.
Old school buds that want the 1911. It's the best. They want the all metal, but they want to be able to throw it in their pocket and never buy a whole sport, and then they get gross.
I know a guy. All right, now you just fired me up. I know of a guy.
Quick question.
I don't
quick
know
question,
him.
Lawfully. Quick question. So I know how we all feel about 380. We all know how we feel about 380. But where do you draw the line when you get the comment of, you know, like Teresa saying, I know I want a 9 and it fits my hand and it fits her hand well. She wants that small, but
Did
she
she
doesn't
say
also
she
want
wanted
it
a 9?
strong. Yeah, it says she knows she wants 9, but also wants it small but not strong. So like the recoil heavy on it. And it's like, so is that a justification toward leaning back toward the 380?
Hold on, I can't see Teresa's comment. Teresa, you know the problem, and I'm not sick. The problem with all the small guns is they think that they're going to shoot light, so they try to compensate with the
They're
380.
not.
But at the end of the day, they're snappy because they're small. If you have a bigger gun, it actually has a lot less recoil. So what I'd like to ask you is, does a Glock 19 or Smith & Wesson 2.0 or something like that, or, you know, another good one is the Shield. The Smith & Wesson Shield is a great slim fit gun that a lot of people carry. Does that fit your hand well? Because if you can get a fuller size gun, like a Smith & Wesson Shield, great gun, honestly.
A 2.0 is nice.
They got great triggers, and they are slim, and it's a little bit bigger grip. So, you know, if you can go to a range and shoot one of all these, and then shoot like a 26 or 19 and like a 2.0 bodyguard, or like your CD, your Canic, like whatever a fuller size gun would be, whatever your mag is standardized for, like a duty weapon. Shoot them all, and then figure out what works for you. But I would recommend that.
Oh, linchpin,
and
you hurt my heart.
honestly, as being a female, if you go into a range where they rent out guns and you tell them like, okay, like I wanna like I see you guys price for the rental or whatever like that, and you talk to them and you being a female, odds are they're gonna be like, okay, like here, try these 5 and probably just charge you for the one rental. Just knowing like, okay, like I want to, I want to try to get behind one of these because this is what I want to purchase. And they'll most likely, if they're not a piece of shit place, they'll be, like they'll be more than willing to accommodate and help, and not make you pay a rental fee for 5 different fucking things.
Right. If you go pick up like 8 guns and say, I want to run a couple mags through each one of these and make sure that it's right for me,
They're gonna accommodate you. They're gonna accommodate you, and if they don't, take your money elsewhere.
Yeah, they're not. Now we're back on guns. This is good advice. I'm okay with that. Doing the Geisley Super Duty conversation, stuff like that gets real old, but this is an important conversation, so I'm cool with this.
Linchpin said Sig P238.
No.
No.
Are you serious?
It's so antiquated. There's so many better things.
Yeah.
365 and 380. If it's got to be Sig and it's got to be 380. Go Sig P365 380. It's twice the ammo.
Gun. I'm a Glocko, but
you're definitely a hoe.
Yeah, but you're...
Oh no, Pat! Put it away, Pat. Put it away, Pat. Hoe. Put it away. You've gone too far. Put it away.
I'll kick you
guys.
Golly, that's a lot of one wrap.
You guys made me buy it. $8 at the Hobo Freight.
Oh, I thought that was a grinding disc. I was like, no, put it away.
He's turning into a one wrap slut. He's gonna like tie up the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
And that's not the only one he bought.
It went from attaching mag pouches to now he's dominating the whole neighborhood.
Yep.
His style.
Did you guys ever see that video where the dude is like, they'll just let you buy a bike lock, and he says, you can close any business that you please. You just walk up and click the bike lock on the doors.
Nice.
This store shall remain open during business.
I don't know if y'all follow Linchpin on Instagram or not. You should. TMT, this is your cue to highlight Linchpin Supply.
Before it hurts 12 mags.
He's on the Instagram. He made a good comment today on his story. The hands that prepare for war should also be able to make things. It looks like he made his wife a really pretty, counter in table to store his cast iron.
That's cool.
Look good.
Hey,
look good. Turned out good.
So Muffin and Lawfully, Muffin, did you happen to see that that thing I sent earlier before you sent the link for the chat?
No, I haven't looked. I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't looked.
Okay. So you know the Planeteer dude, right?
The what?
Planeteer
dude.
No, but continue.
For the cameras and the technology and all that shit. Well, he dumped 2 million shares today.
He did what now?
He fucking dumped 2 million shares today.
They just contracted with the Department of War.
Oh.
They're going to integrate. They're going to integrate their AI into the War Department.
That's I think they're the ones with all the cameras that are going up in all the neighborhoods and shit too. But why is it while we're actively doing things in other nations that he's dumping 2 million? I wanted to see where your tinfoil hat went with that. That's all.
Does he have his hat on another company, or has he been shifting to from a private company to a military company? Does he have just a government company? I guess would be where I would look at that first. That way he's off the private market would be why he would dump it. Because if he's just going to take the government check, his public shares don't matter to him anymore because he's not going to focus on it. Right? You know what I mean? I think he's going to either become part of a different company or fire up his government ID company to do better stuff that you don't want to have public patents and shit on. That makes
Well, I mean, I think that company was also part of the whole, like why a lot of neighborhoods and counties have been backing out of implementing that product in their neighborhoods because they were kind of able to get into through back doors.
Well, it's not Planetier, that's Flock.
Oh, okay.
But Flock and
Ring.
no,
The police are now getting checks to use Ring. And like your iPhones and shit, you know how they've been able to do that? They kind of got backdoor access to all that shit anyway.
Well, it's that people give it to them. But anyway, it's Flock and Axon that have collaborated to like share cloud space. You know, Axon that makes the police body cams and the tasers, because Axon bought out Taser or vice versa, whatever. Axon and Taser are one company now.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Monopolizing the market.
Well, just bundling to be your one police contract solution,
right?
Because police departments love like bundled up stuff. It simplifies their acquisitions and their contracts. So if they can get their tasers and their body cameras and their vehicle cameras and all that all in the same,
all from one person.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why SIG was trying to become the whole system solution. Like they didn't want to just sell you the gun. They want to sell you the gun. They want to sell you the ammo. They want to sell you the light and laser. They want to sell you the scope. That's why SIG in the last 5-7 years is like they're trying to do it all. They want to be the system solution.
Well, it's because you make money off of moving volume. So
if
you can sell,
and if you can offer it all,
5,000 of that, 5,000 scopes, 5,000 holsters, 5,000 cases.
That's why there's a theory that SIG is going to make a move to try and buy Alien Gear, because Alien Gear is for sale.
Oh,
and SIG and all their
but they can't pay back everybody for their shitty ass freaking pew-pews, right?
Hang on, I'm going to tell you some stuff I'm not supposed to.
What?
Then don't.
So SIG and all their accusation, more than half of their lawsuits over the P320, their accusation has been, well, it was in a faulty duty holster. And early on, they tried to blame Safariland. And Safariland was like, whoa, bro, you want us to sue you? And they're like, well, we don't want that, so we'll take that back. But we still think it's because you had it in a Safariland holster. And so that's why Safariland came out with that better holster that has a little rubber gasket, a little flap. So there's like no way to get a human finger, not even like an elementary kid finger in there and pull the trigger on a P320. It was like, we're going to remove all doubt that our holster was ever the issue. While simultaneously, people have continued to shoot themselves with SIG P320s, allegedly. I don't want to be sued.
So what you're saying is if you like
what I'm saying is that Mr. No, it didn't make a fuck. What I'm trying to tell you is that Alien Gear that's owned by Mr. Tedder is for sale. So if you want to buy a multi-million-dollar holster company, now's your chance, Justin. That's what I'm saying. But the belief is that SIG will probably buy them, kill off every other holster availability, only make them for P320s, and sell duty holsters for P320s to try and save the P320 line. There you go. Now I spoke my piece. Go ahead, Justin.
No, I've already spoken my piece. Note to self: go buy another alien holster. Got it.
By the way, TMT, in your comments, Bryce Jones 2285 says for anyone just joining, he's talking about his transition. Gay flag, gay flag, gay flag, gay flag, gay flag.
All right,
please be respectful.
We can probably rainbow.
That's not the gay flag. That's the like raper flag.
That's a no good one. That's an extra no good one.
Glad or sometime preoccupied.
I don't even know.
Well, let's just say if you're a blue wrench, we'll go ahead and we'll scratch that one.
I mean,
get him.
I don't know. He may be joking, and we may be taking it personal.
I don't
He
know.
may be just a troll passing through. He could have already left.
He's probably already gone.
We probably only got like 4 people watching. I mean, it's 11 o'clock Eastern time.
That's when we park it, baby.
I just cracked open my 6th one. Let's go.
Anyway, I still love you, and I didn't want to leave us in a state of disarray. I just sometimes when people ask me why I'm doing a channel, and it's to reach people and help, and I know we're having fun and we're bros, and this is not targeted at one person or anything, but like one of these days I'm going to sit down and we're going to go through the stages chat, and it's going to be a good hour per stage or 45 minutes per stage, and then like next week we're into it, and then I'm going to go through the golden 5, and then we're going to go through like what food storage of X here you should have, like a base set.
And you need to put them into playlists underneath your channel as well. Then that way, when we reference, because like I know I've asked you before privately, and I've written them all down because to give that information to other people.
Right.
Like here's your first stage, here's your next stage, here's what I mean by golden 5. Like that shit is really important.
Right. I would feel more accomplished with that, and then I would be happier, just because I'm not unhappy just chilling with my homies either, you know? Just having a good time. But like some days I'm like, man, this is the reason why I started a YouTube channel, and like it's just kind of a hangout, which is cool, you know, it's some content. And we do some good discussions. Man, this through the pain in the dick. Go to your home.
I did have I was having a conversation with somebody a few days ago, and it kind of leaned into me recommending that they listen to the Day of Wrath and shit, the stuff that you did before with the audiobooks.
Yeah.
And I was like this is gonna really piss you off, but it's gonna wake you the fuck up because I think you're ready to hear it. And he got back to me. He was like, dude, I could not, like, I fell asleep listening to it. Like, holy fucking shit. I was like, yeah.
And that's been on the book for 20 years, man.
I was like, yeah, like it fucking, like I was like, don't get me wrong, it pissed you off, didn't it? He's like, hell yeah, but you know, like that is what it is. Like,
Does he carry a Ruger LCP like I did?
He does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. And yeah, I'm not gonna tell you where he got it from, but yeah, he does.
TMT said doo doo.
I did.
I have a question.
No.
What about the like the square soft canteens? Are they shitty?
I don't know.
Pop?
The bigger ones,
Like
I
a
was just thinking
platypus
about
bag?
I like
Dude.
single ball. I like just like.
Is that just the pouch or the whole canteen?
That's the whole thing.
Oh, like I know that those pouches are becoming really good. Those pouches are good for other things, but I don't know about the actual canteen.
I picked it up for 10 bucks at a junk store today. And it seems like it's in really good shape.
10 bucks.
Round is a shape.
That's true. I'm round.
I'll tell you offline what that pouch is worth the $10 in.
Yeah, I just wonder if you fell on it, would it just
No, no.
Not if you're average soldier size. You're 2 soldiers, maybe.
No,
Yeah,
even if you're 2 soldiers, I think it'll be fine as long as there's not like a rock underneath you or something.
This would make like a pretty good pouch for night vision.
otter?
Like it's all
It's all fluffy.
yeah, it's got like fur on the inside.
Who made that pouch? That's not a milsurp pouch. That's a nice pouch.
TMT, look at your comments.
All right.
Happy Penguin Inc.
White man.
It's old. It's old. It's Molly. It's not.
White
not
Rambo's
Molly.
lighting it on fire.
It's Alice clips and not Molly.
Yeah. He's
Remember?
in really nice shape for being Alice clips.
Alice. I remember Alice. She cleaned the Brady Bunch's house.
Lawful, you don't mean to be doing that.
You
Or
don't
the
talk about Alice that way.
Hey, TMT, you got it.
or the honeymooners. Bang zoom to the moon, Alice. One of these days, I tell you.
TMT, you got to go
Man,
pick up
you
some
are
of these
old.
from the Dollar Tree.
But
They're little gardening aprons with some like pockets in the front for kiddos, but they're marketed as like gardening, aprons. But I let the kids paint in them today. Super easy to clean. Like they're good shit for $1.50.
I like that.
I mean,
Lawfully, how long were the last memberships that you bought good for? Because I need to do that membership chat. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna get out and do my membership chat video. I want to do something cool with this thing, but like I might just have to do it like in the house and just like imagine that I'm doing it because it's been so shitty the last 3 weekends that I just can't get out and go shoot in it. Like I don't want to go hang out in 20-degree weather with minus 30 fucking wind. Like that's not a good time for me.
That's realistic Nebraska weather.
well, that's what happens when you lose all that happy weight. You start getting cold out there.
Yeah, that's what I get for being skinny. How dare me?
That's what you get for losing weight. God damn you! How dare
That's where
you?
you get your surplus wool blankets.
I did. I thought I turned a couple
And your little Red Robin Hood it.
Here's my project that I came to do that I did like 4 other different things that I didn't plan on doing. So
Oh, speaking of which, you got to message Coldfoot and see when he can be around you. Because I got the code already. So whenever you want to do that,
all right.
Das Code.
and then
The
I'll just
coupon.
whoever wins, like if then I'll just message him the code.
Okay. We could do that.
It's an older code, but it checks out.
But it's just fine.
That's,
And the funny thing is, it's just enough to make you be like, damn, man, I really want this, but then I'll have change left over if I buy that. So I might as well add a little bit more to it and get what I really need.
Yeah, that's the insidious nature of giving people gift cards.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Either it's
Jesse
a win-win
gave
for
me
the
a gift
it's
card.
a win-win for the company because the person either never uses it and they get free money, or what they want is actually just a little bit more. So
then they get a sell out of it.
so then they get even more out of it.
Or they don't use it within the like 36 months or whatever that the gift card is good
Yeah,
for.
I think PSA is good for like 4
And they
years.
just got your money for free.
they really have limits on gift cards. Oh my god, I have a whole bunch of gift cards I never use.
A lot of the
No,
corporate gift cards do.
I have a stack of gift cards like that. I just have written in Sharpie how much are on them, and it's like all places I'll probably never go to. Like when my mother-in-law died, like there's one for frickin' what is it for Nordstrom? It's like I'm not gonna go to Nordstrom, but like it's $100 gift card. Like maybe I can use it as a gift or something. Give it to somebody. Like
That's what I do. I end up regifting all my gift cards.
and it's like now if it was like a Target or Walmart or something, that should have been spent.
Groceries, clothing for kiddos, toys for kiddos. I find that most of my stuff that I buy with my leave money anymore is just for my kid. Like
Yeah.
I have stuff that makes me happy, you know. That's probably how it should be. I don't know.
Like I was happy this apron that I showed you earlier. Like my son actually picked that out today at the Dollar Tree. He was like, "Dad," and he was referencing because like I've been starting to wear an apron in the kitchen, and he likes to help me out in the kitchen. And I was like,
Did
"Well,
you
yeah,
say
it's
your
kind of
weed
similar."
money?
The what?
TMT, did you say your weed money?
A bad like I don't know what the fuck you were saying. I said that I like to spend my money on my kids. That's not everything that I want / need.
Look at them putting that salty pork in his mouth.
That's something that I have coming soon, and you guys can't. But it's good to wear.
Land O'Lakes is still cheaper than Great Value if you do the math.
It's turkey, not ham.
Yeah.
It's
If I buy lunch meat like that, I'm buying something that's not pork or fucking chicken or turkey, because I get enough of that.
I like a lot.
But yeah, TMT, if you can find out from the elders what would be, because I have like maybe 2 jars worth of extra oil and I said oil that needs to be put up. If it's better off just staying in the jar, like rendering it twice and then leaving it in the jar or freezing it, that'd be cool.
You're better off asking.
Teresa, that reminds me. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Mom and Dad were cousins, and look what they did.
What
You hadn't heard that before?
part?
That explains a lot, lawfully. Unfortunately, that explains a lot.
They weren't cousins. They had the same middle name, but they weren't cousins.
They were twice removed cousins, so it didn't even count.
It was okay in some states.
Yeah. My mom, grandma, husband, wife, it was fine.
Oh my fucking god!
You just got it. We're doing racist.
Remember how I was telling you the dogs got out in my living room?
Oh, you found out what they did.
Uh-oh.
They got up on the windowsill and fucking chewed on the window frame.
Oh, Just get some caulking. You'll be fine. Just get some caulking.
Dog, I have a gun and it is loaded.
Get your whisper pickle.
On the upside, that's about to be your rent house.
Yeah,
They're gonna do, and your renters are gonna do worse.
That.
I think he's landing and renting it to his son, though. We love you.
Pat's blood pressure just went up 10 points. I'm sorry for you, bro. Like that sucks.
I can't afford that. I got high blood pressure anyways.
You can't afford high blood pressure.
I'm not super mad. I gotta replace this window anyway, I think.
Oh, that's not going to be any fun though.
Yeah,
this is probably like a $4,000 window. It's like a bay window.
Oh God! You know, hey, hold on. I just replaced my bay window, and I did regular windows because those bottom of the bays, they always rot out, and then you'll get like an ant nest in them, and they just keep rotting out. And there's shit insulation, heating in there. Change it to pane if you can.
Take
Pat,
it,
at least
take
it was
take
an
it all the
old
way
bay
down
window.
and add a 2x4 and make it a double window instead of one big pane.
My brick is
so
built.
good.
My brick is built out to the bottom of it, so I can't put a normal. I can't
No.
put normal flat windows in.
You're gonna be fucked special ordering a window.
No, I guarantee you, underneath that bay window, you probably got like a sheet metal deal, and if you pull that sheet metal off, it's just plywood.
Those of you at home listening that heard what I said and are laughing, you're the real ones.
There's a new name out there in the chat. Devin said, 3-letter agency said, "What? That's my line to the dog."
All right, that guy can stay. He's cool.
Good
It's
one.
like, you are welcome, sir. You are welcome. Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, give me a day to put some things away, and then somebody call the ATF on me.
Yeah, okay. A whole day.
You're
Well,
trying to get a settlement out of it.
No, I'm trying to get rid of some dogs.
yeah, I'd say it's time
Kidding.
to find that one another home.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Kidding?
Don't look at me that way. Oh, don't give me those sad puppy dog eyes.
You know what I always
they
say?
sense the fear. They sense the fear or the anger.
Let it turn. Let it turn to something else, Pat.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
You've seen the Patriot. You know the quote is, "Dog's a fine meal."
Well, the good thing is if the dog seems to mysteriously, if you'll be able to bait out that opossum.
That's true.
The O is silent.
Speaking of possum, I actually had a real use of my thermal tonight.
No.
My dogs inside were going nuts, and for some reason my wife has like super ears, and she can hear the husky outside doing his whoa 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 whoa. And he's usually, if you're crunching plastic, like mute yourself. God damn it. I'm dying here.
You're fucking dinking around with shit.
Oh, we just assumed it was lawfully, so he scolded him.
Lawfully that's
I did think it was lawfully.
cool. We're getting the business.
Anyway, my dogs were going fucking crazy, and I walked outside and I didn't see anything, so I went back inside, got my thermal, which is on my 300 blackout, and he was jumping against the fence, so at least he gave me a direction, and I walked around the shed, and he was trying to get after a possum.
Hold on here. We need to castrate fucking Pat Riot for not having his gun sighted in.
No, he rectified that, didn't he?
Not castrate. Castrate is the wrong word.
Chemically.
Pat, why do you not have all your pew pew sighted in? And you
because
have
I
like
thought you
to
learned
do
after
gun.
last month.
I like to do gun Legos.
yeah, well, fucking
Yeah, but
that's dumb.
Pat, or Safely Strapped said the second
You
the girl gets a ring, they get superpowers.
It
you
was lawfully.
you want to say chat. You wanted to say chastise, not castrate.
I said what I meant. You didn't castrate.
At least I hope so, because I thought we were friends.
You got enough.
I did clip that part of the conversation the other night when you were like, yeah, if you're worried about like butt probing, then then we know we go to level, like you don chastity belt. And I did clip that shit was funny.
You're welcome. That was a real thing.
That whole thing came straight from the heart, and it was fucking great.
Did you
Lawfully
upload
you
it?
missed it, you were sleeping.
Lawful.
Lawfully.
You're grounded. You missed that? That was probably one of my top.
Lawfully.
I didn't miss out. I slept good.
Yeah,
You started late. I'm not waiting up anymore.
You broke up.
I got real life man shit to do too.
I fell asleep in the back chat last on Tuesday or Sunday.
You tried to wake you up.
Yeah, he tried to give you the Randall's little adventure.
Yeah, I was like,
Pat,
do it.
Pat. Didn't work.
No, you were out.
Yeah, I didn't go upstairs and go to bed until like 2:00 in the morning. My wife woke up. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Just laying down there in your computer chair.
I'm coming to bed.
Did you sing the T-Pain song?
No.
No, I don't do T-Pain. Sorry.
I don't know what a bobbit is. Sorry.
Lorraine Lorena Bobbitt was the woman in the 90s that cut her cheating husband's pecker off and threw it out the window.
Oh,
What?
yeah, but they sold it back on though, didn't they?
Oh my
They
god!
did. Plus some, and he became a porn star, and she did prison time. There you go. You're caught up.
What?
Wow.
What kind of shit? What? This is a music thing? Holy shit! What is wrong with y'all?
No,
Oh,
we're
No, that was a real
we're,
life thing. Like I do
we're
remember the thing getting cut
crossing
off.
two different stories. One
Nope.
was
I thought you were gonna say crossing two different streams.
Yeah.
somebody was trying to reference some kind of song, and then somehow it morphed into
Penis getting chopped off and some chick going to prison and a porn star or something. I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah, homegirl cut off dude's hoo-ha while he was sleeping,
Oh my god!
but he lived. That was back in the 90s.
How do you live?
I mean, it was the 90s. Like it was
there's
possible.
not a lot of blood flow down there unless there's
You
blood
can't-
flow.
That's a lot.
unless we're thinking with it. That's the only time it's getting the blood flow.
That's actually the opposite. When you have an erection, it's the opposite.
Yeah, but that's
when
no.
it's
But I'm talking
flowing.
about the saying. I'm talking about the saying of using your other head, the wrong head, to
The
think.
T-Pain reference was in lieu of the 5 o'clock in the morning. It was 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm also watching that. Clearly, I haven't
Yeah,
listened.
yeah. We don't listen to that auto tune shit.
I listen
All right.
to country and country adjacent. Lawfully.
I don't know when I'm gonna get my stuff sighted in because I knocked my berm down.
Well, you're going to be at the new location. When you're done dinking around in the house, you can relax a little bit.
Yeah,
What you do
I'm
is
sure I
when you got
could.
the floor torn up, then that's when you bolt down the safe, and then you leave some things there, and those are the ones that are sighted in for
I got.
there.
I was actually thinking of
I'm going to take that out.
digging like a root cellar or something and putting it under the floor
Root,
since I'm ripping it out anyway.
Root cellar?
Yeah, root cellar.
do it like Wrangle Star, where you got the where you lift up the, and then you got the little bit of underground, and you can catch all your angles.
I was thinking, like tornado shelter or bullet shelter. I don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly what Lawfully knows what I'm talking about with Wrangle.
You ain't gonna
Wrangle
say
Yeah.
setup.
he gave himself a lifted house.
I've done rooting before, but there wasn't in a cellar.
I don't reckon you did.
I don't reckon that you was rooting for what you thought you was rooting for, about. Anyway, so I was going to say, and it sucks now because our audience is much smaller. Everybody talks about buying all this ammo and blah, blah, blah. And, I just bought? I bought a case of 270 point a day, 130 grain, a CXP or STXP, some shit, whatever the fuck it was. They're hollow point for the 270 that I like to shoot my deer with.
Yeah, 'cause you bought the bougie stuff because you don't need the cheap stuff because you already got it.
How it say
Yeah, that's
You
just
bought a case of it and don't know what it is?
well, let's just say it's technically acquired via family member working there. So
what's the number? Like, say shit was gonna hit the fan in a week. How much hunting ammo do you need for the rest of your life?
well, I have went through a case so far, but that's also citing in everybody else's gun on my dime. So
Well, you're not going to need a lot because all the retards are going to go kill out all the fucking animals, and they're going to waste half the meat, and the population is going to be so far depleted that you probably won't need a lot until like you're almost dead, but your grandkids will need it.
Or they're all dead in the first 3 months and it doesn't matter, and the animals know what to do to come back. The people
Yeah.
rest of my life, I'd be probably
don't. 1 round every week for a nice round average.
Well, that's why I got a whole bunch of 22 LR because
No, I mean,
hoard off a
I'm-
bunch of stuff.
I mean for providing game for himself. Like,
Yeah, that's
for
what I
deer.
mean is hunting.
1 round a week on average. that's figuring less, sometimes more, some others.
Yeah. A mess here and there. You know, you're not guaranteed because it's called hunting, not getting. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean,
50 a year.
I mean, if you're in a non-populated area where the game doesn't see people often, and you're standing out
Yeah.
by a tree or whatever, like a 308 will do you justice. Just like you don't need like, or even a 5.56, like it'll get close enough to where it'll
That
work.
half a case has given me a little over a year's worth of shooting. Right. 10 cases for your lifetime ought to do it.
So 10K.
10 cases. Because that box is 20. So
A case is
taking a leak live.
usually 200 rounds, 10 boxes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you had Pat excited. He was like, "Oh, I need 10,000 rounds." Okay,
But 10,000 rounds through a bolt gun is a metric shitload, if you're being real.
it's a lot, a lot.
Most people only got like the box that they're shooting and sighting in their shit, and then like maybe one extra box, and then like they go buy another box at the end of the season or whatever. So they got like 2.5 boxes. That's like pretty normal.
I don't even really have anywhere out here that I can justify shooting in my bolt.
Well,
Lucky me.
yeah, I mean,
Do you think that money that you would spend on that, because hunting ammo is ungodly expensive,
yeah, it's
would it be better suited to buy like a very small reloading set, like specifically for that ammo, and just buy a bunch of bullets?
well, here's your problem: is you already have issues with primers, right? So then you're gonna have to add another primer you got to hunt down. And if it's not
Yeah.
270, it takes a lot of deer, man. So that's what we shoot. That's what I shoot. My next gun is going to be a semi-auto 308, and I'm going to shoot through a lot more 308 because it's also going to be a kind of a like a battle.
An extra battle gun.
I'm going to run it.
Is the hunting ammo like in excess of $1 a round?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it goes for like anywhere from 48 to like $68 a box, depending on what kind of round you want.
Ouch.
I've seen. If you're looking at the prices right now, they're going for a lot more than that.
I don't know. Lawfully, you work at a gun store. What's the typical FUD coming in buying a box for the year running?
He's peeing because you mentioned peeing.
No, I was peeing on live stream. I had to pee.
Well, he knows better than to do that.
Well, you know.
Going price
He told
nowadays, 32 to, I don't know, $60 a box, depending on how bougie you get. Most of it, let's say average price, probably $35 a box. For your center fired 4-legged critter.
Pat, you got a lot less life than I got, so I'd probably say 8 boxes, six to 8 boxes.
Jesus,
you're a fucking dick. But then again, you gotta.
He's like 10 years older, and all of a sudden you're saying he's got a lot less.
Hold on, Muffin.
There's a lot of factors that figured into that quality of your life.
Muffin, you also consume less ammo the last like 5 years or so because of all your medical mishaps. So all your medical mishaps and missing the hunting season. So everybody else's average is probably a little bit higher.
And all of his accuracy misses.
You're talking
that deer season before last, he shot at that same deer like 3 times.
My deer season the last 3 years has consisted of meat getting put in the freezer via black powder, and I have bought, which is another gun that preppers should get as their hunters, because I have bought, I think it was 25 rounds of the Hornady 50 cal hollow point, and then I got a box of powder and a box of primers, and I have yet to buy another box.
So that is one thing though that I do want to start looking into is black powder because of what I was telling you about with the deed. And so that is something I want to start looking into because I do not have it because I never thought I would need it. But
well, there's a hunting round. There's a hunting round you can shoot in Florida because if you're not shooting, probably not more much than 150 yards tops the black powder anyway.
yeah, but I need to acquire one and I need some coaching on it. So
you need an air gun for your iguana season.
Did you
what?
did you ever check to see if that scope had come loose? I know
I'm
we
not
talked
eating
about that a
on
long
this.
time ago.
What are you talking?
The deer that Muffin missed. We thought maybe
It's because he got all excited and he didn't look at his scope.
That's true. I wasn't looking at the crosshairs. I got. It was a huge. Looked
He
at
got
it.
that buck fever.
I did. I got.
Literally.
I
Oh my
just
god! Oh
looking
my
at
god! It was like you
yeah,
were
but
16 years old all
I
over
would
again.
think
I have. I have
after
since
so many
on that,
years
so it's
your
on.
muscle memory might kick in and you just
That's what
be
he was
pretty
hoping
close
for.
anyway.
Yeah. I had
But
two deer with that scope on scent, so it's still good.
you
But
just turned into a
Damn.
16-year-old and fired off prematurely.
no, that was probably the biggest.
Did you just combine deer hunting and the word pimp in the same sentence?
What?
What?
Yeah, why not?
Did you say pimp?
I don't think so.
Okay. I was switching headsets and thought I heard you say it's okay. I was pimp.
I mean,
Believe me, I was as confused as you are now.
that's good.
I got
I'm
another
laying down to go to
question.
sleep, so it's okay.
All right.
Since I'm moving to West Virginia, I'm allowed to hunt with semi-automatic. Would you hunt with a semi-automatic if you were able to, or would you just stick with a bolt gun?
I can
6'5".
with,
I mean, I've used my AR the last 2 years, but it's not been because I plan to miss.
right. Yeah, I can hunt with my AR. I've taken a deer with it.
6'5". Was 6'5" not viable for that?
6'5". It's
It's all about that first shot. Lynchpin uses his AK.
I have
If
never.
he's still here. He's not still here, but if he is still here.
Here's the deal. Everybody I know shot at 6'5". A deer's gotten up and walked off, and we could not find the blood trail. Guess what? That 270 does every 2 times.
Poor marksman.
It puts him on the fucking ground. Now, you know what?
Oh,
Yeah, but Pat wants something semi-auto. Is there a 270 and semi-auto?
Yeah, you can go.
Because there's that much difference between 26 caliber and 27 caliber that the deer was like, oh, that was only 26 caliber. You just brush that off and run away. It's like if you ran out on the highway and got hit by a car going 50 or a car going 55. Like your femur knows the difference between that 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, it does.
or it's gonna know
It
if it was a
doesn't.
jacket.
It's that all the guys
It's
that
gonna
you
know
know
if it's a
shooting 6.5
JHP.
Creedmoor
No,
are
it's
shitty shots.
Here goes the JHP argument. Your body's gonna know if it was a jacketed hollow point or a fucking or regular training round, right?
it's a big
A
argument.
hole's a hole.
Oh, Coyote is still here.
Is it?
And he's going number 2. Drop that deuce, Coyote. I can smell it from here.
What? Why would you want to smell it from here? What is happening right now?
What's up, meatball?
You talking to a person or the turd?
No, there's a meatball out in the chat.
Oh, I missed that.
Meatballs SOS.
well, I have.
Oh, there you go.
I have semi-automatic 6.5 Creedmoor. I have semi-automatic 308.
Why?
And
Well, use 308 and make all the traditionalists happy.
Yeah, just get the.
Shut up, demo man. Don't
I
start
also
with that.
have I also have bolt gun in 308. That was probably going to be my go-to.
I would.
Yeah.
I would shit can the 6.5 and kick the 308s, Pat, for caliber commonality. And
Yeah, because SOCOM doesn't know what's up.
and for liquidate.
They're not killing people with 6.5 Creedmoor or anything.
Why would you want to have 2 different calibers in guns when you already have a semi-automatic platform and a bolt action?
Well,
Because
that's the reason
if
why I got rid of
45
a
years
bunch of
old, if Pat
308s.
doesn't have a lifetime supplies of 308, it doesn't make a shit. All the ammo, all the new ammo costs the same. So let him get 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yeah,
Lighter
exactly. I
trajectory.
agree.
Less mental math. 6.5 Creedmoor. Get over it.
No
I
way.
had
I agree with that, and that's why I kept
TNT,
the
you're
ones
not
in my-
60. You don't have all that 80s procurement 308, and neither does Pat. So 6.5 Creedmoor.
No.
That's why I dumped all my 308 for the 6.5 except for one because like I'd rather have the 6.5 compared to the 308.
The
And
thing is, I had the Scar and 6.5 Creedmoor, and I bought a couple hundred rounds. And when I got rid of the gun, instead of like selling the ammo, I built a gun for it.
There you go. There you go.
And if it works good and it shoots the ammo you already have, then cool.
And when the ammo's gone, I'll rip it apart and sell it for parts, or sell the whole thing.
Hold on, here's Pat. I got 200 rounds. Let's build a whole fucking gun.
Because that's a way more.
I've seen worse. I've met
financially
people that
responsible.
believe this. Well, I found a box of this caliber ammo. Now I have to buy a gun for it. I know people that buy that way.
That's
Lawfully.
Like a box, not 200 rounds, but a box.
I
No,
already
not
had.
me.
I
Lawfully,
already
if
had
that- if
almost
that's a-
all the. I almost had all the parts. All I had to do was buy like a stock and a barrel.
Lawfully, if that's the justification you're going to use, I'll send you like a bolt for something super obscure and let it just sit on top of your safe to bother you until you build a gun around it.
I didn't say I have that tendency. I have more 38 special ammo than Pat's admitted to owning in 6.5 Creedmoor, and I don't own a 38 currently. I just am smart enough to know that I will eventually own one again. So no sense in getting rid of it.
Or
It doesn't cost
357.
anything sitting in the back of the closet.
Or 357.
But what you're suggesting is like never enough ammo's 357 SIG gun.
No, his was NEA's was the
45 gap.
yeah,
45
45 gap.
For the means, everybody's sending half a fucking gun. He just won't get a lower and get done with it.
I also have a lot of 38, which is another reason why I want a lever action 357.
Well,
Yeah, tons of fun with it.
I
dude.
have a lot of 338 Lapua, so if anybody's watching, send me a 338 Lapua gun parts.
Yep. That was part.
Jeez.
What parts? Have you seen the Mega Fix that Q's coming out with for Magnum calibers?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
fucking
just-
You
price
build your
tag on that
338
shit.
Win Mag.
Fucking
I'm just
price tag on this
joking. I don't
outrageous.
have that.
Look at him renege. He puts out a proposition for free parts, and then look at him renege. He's like,
Yep.
I don't want to buy the ammo. It's $5 a shot. I don't want it.
Well, I had the opportunity to buy a 50 cal a little while ago, and I'm kind of glad that the deal fell through because I don't want to buy that ammo.
Well, relative to 338 Lapua, 50 BMG is cheap because the ammo is subsidized by NATO.
That's what my argument was for 308.
Pat,
Being gay.
Pat. Too late.
But
too
it's
late
not
on you
out- but it's
reneging
not-
on that.
Like the ball ammo is not out there commercially cheap. 6.5 Creedmoor and 308 are like virtually the same price. So why not get slightly reduced recoil and flatter trajectory?
Well, just because I don't have a 308 don't mean we have somebody else not stacking 308.
I've heard
And the
that
people stacking
I've heard-
308 are
I've heard from people that 6 Creedmoor does not work very well on bigger game. Now,
It's
know,
really not that great.
the deer in my area are like no bigger than like a nice sized dog, so it probably won't be a problem. But out west, where the deer are a bit hardier, it probably doesn't work as well.
Over
Are you going out west?
distance plus the size of the animal, it's not going to be as effective. But like the way I see it with the 6.5 is like I live in Florida. If I got to take down a deer, like I can't see that far anyway. Like I'm gonna be pretty close.
Yeah, you might as well just run your AR, honestly, in Florida.
That's why it's like it's gonna be a simple ballistics calculation. Like I mean, if 308 wasn't as if 308 was cheaper on the bullet end, like fucking why not? But for me, it's just not feasible.
I don't know right offhand. 308 compared to 6.5, the vehicular warfare. I know an argument for the AK guys, the 7.62 is better for turning concealment or cover into concealment.
Yeah.
308 versus 6.5 argument, is it close enough for that, or does the 6.5 have problems punching through stuff like that?
The 6.5 is not going to punch the way that the 308 does, but it's
Except
also
for that goes
not
against
as-
physics. You're both
but it's
wrong. It goes
also-
against physics.
It's PSI and velocity.
But I tell you this, like I've shot 308 and 6.5, and at distance, like longer distance, I shoot 6.5, my per 6.5 at least better than I shoot a fucking 308 at longer distance.
The 6.5 Creedmoor has a much higher ballistic coefficient, and from what I understand, it
And my
carries
6.5 is a
velocity.
lot nicer to and my 6.5 is a lot nicer to lay down and get over on than my 308.
The 6.5 Creedmoor carries more velocity out farther.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the bullet's a little bit lighter, I think there's still more energy.
From this moment in time,
transitions to a
if
little
you
bit
were,
more
if
Somebody-
you were
accuracy.
starting from
Google it.
zero,
Yeah,
Somebody
it's,
Google it.
Yeah, that's
No,
the channel.
no,
from
you
this
completely
moment in
correct.
time, if you were
We don't-
starting
we don't-
from zero,
We don't
like
need
if
to-
you were
we don't
walking
need
and
to go there.
buying equivalent gun and equivalent ammo, the only thing that your 308 is going to have over your 6.5 is barrel life.
Really, really the 308 doesn't hit a little bit harder? Because I feel like it does. And that's
They're
coming off of being on the
virtually the
6.5
same
side.
foot pounds. They're virtually the same foot pounds energy. Like when you compare boxes of the same brand of ammo, same product line, it's negligible, and the difference is going to come down to barrel length and the little bit that all the ammo manufacturers fib because they all lie by up to 10%.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
well, then,
okay.
my 6.5 is a lot nicer to lay down with than a 308.
Shh.
Don't
I did not mean to ignite the 308 6.5 Creedmoor fight. The conversation on this topic is over. Thank you. Next question.
I'd rather cuddle up my 6.5. All right, I'm sorry, I had to.
Look what you did. There's the friendship. You see the pain that you caused everybody with that pad?
Because the cartridge made in 1956 has got to be
Hey, he said
superior
it
to
was
the
done.
cartridge invented
Hey,
in 2007. Why in the world would we ever dare to progress?
Yeah, that's dumb. Oh my god, this paint. I feel something bad.
Muffin tops they don't make them like they used to.
Baby shit green.
fucking old man.
He wants his FAO and his short-legged britches. He wants to hail Rhodesia.
Freaking muffin tops, the old man and young man body.
I am. I got an old man's body too. This is bullshit.
He might as well be 65.
I heard it as soon as I said it. I was like, oh, well, you know.
He's like, I was too young to go to Vietnam, but I'd have volunteered if they took me.
I'd have lied about my age.
Back in my day, we used the 30-30, motherfucker, and I smoked cigarettes when I shot deer.
My 30-06 says just fine.
Daddy never wore camo. He just used flannel and he sat still.
Yeah, I just wore my red flannel and my spoon can cap.
And I slathered on the Old Spice before I left.
Yeah, what? It was
The aftershave.
Aqua Velvet.
Your Ninja
That's
Velvet.
hairspray.
Your Ninja Velvet.
Oh, it's Aquanet. I'm confused.
Aqua Velvet was the 80s.
Cover scent. Don't you mean Marlboro Reds?
Marlboro Reds, that was what we used for Cinco.
Fuck you guys. That's what I'm smoking right now. Fuck you guys.
So TNT's probably more of a beach nut guy.
Teaching it.
I'm smoking occasional cigar, that's about it.
Country boy can't survive. Oh, country boy can't survive.
Lawfully. I'm gonna wait till one night. I'm gonna wait till one night when you're buzzing. I'm gonna get you over on Indies karaoke.
Man, I'm ready right now.
Yeah, but it's not happening right now. So
I've had the post snack.
it's early yet. Keep working on the house. You're on call. You're getting paid for it anyway.
I am.
No, he didn't get paid till they call him in. But if they call him in, He makes 2.5 time. Remember?
I know. Shut up. I'm trying to be an instigator.
I
Of
know
the
that was
instigator.
2.5 hours and 3 beverages ago, but that's what he said.
No,
2.5 time.
It was 7, 8 beverages ago, but okay.
Yeah, I need to get called into work so I can make some fucking money.
Oh, I'll tell you this: at my apartment, the maintenance guys love me because I know I've read the thing up and down, left and right, and any excuse I get to do for an after hours call, I do it, and they show up with a fucking smile, and they're like, "You son of a bitch." I'm petty, but you're making money, right? You're welcome, and that's why they do anything I want for them. That's why they do whatever I ask.
Well, it looks like the Iranians are starting to do their cyber attacks. I'm glad I got my Amazon purchased
On what?
shot timer order today.
Oh, you did get a shot timer, you motherfucker. Which one did you get?
The everybody recommended Pack 3 Sport because I don't
Pack
need
3?
it to do I don't need it to file my taxes. I just needed to hear my gun go off. I'm not buying a $300 shot timer.
That you're gonna
I'm not
use.
gonna
That you're gonna
Olympian.
use once a month, if that.
Hopefully more than that. Hopefully 2 or 3 times a month the next
Well, I
few
mean,
months.
you're not gonna feel like busting it out every time you go to the range.
Well, yeah, I am.
Oh,
Just
good
hang
on
it
you.
on. Just hang it on your belt.
Hang it on the visor of your
Pressure,
truck. Hang it on the
Justin,
visor of
pressure
your
builds
truck.
diamonds.
Hey, hold on. I would
The
like.
only way.
I need
The
to get.
only way. I'm sorry.
Hold
Go.
on, you guys got TMT worked up. Okay, who's getting attacked? You guys got him worked up.
No, I want to fucking know a review on the shot timer, you dickbag.
Oh,
Go ahead, go for Pat.
The only way to improve something is to measure it. So going to
from the
the going
paint
to the
or
going to the range and just working on your marksmanship, okay. But if your goal is to be like half second from concealment to shot to first shot, then the only way to work on that is with a shot timer.
I need to get one.
your dry firing might tell you.
I say that like I've tried phone apps and stuff, and they just don't work right. So I need to pull the trigger on a shot timer too. So I'd be very interested in a like a shot timer review or something like that.
It's $129 on Amazon.
Hashtag homework for lawfully armed.
I kind of feel like that's the one that I've got in my cart right now, like a $29 shot timer.
129.
Oh,
I'd be down to buy a
$129.
$29 shot timer.
Yeah.
damn. All right, so go back to the. All right, so they're cyber attacking Amazon.
Yeah. Iran's not necessarily out of Iran proper, but like the cells all around the world have begun their cyber attacks. They're attacking all of the internet infrastructure.
Interesting. I had not heard that.
Yeah. A lot of the speed tests and stuff are showing that like Amazon and eBay and Facebook,
Timu.
Fuck you.
That's why I said it.
all of them are being affected. Like their speed tests are.
They're coming back as hot garbage.
And I know our Verizon,
Hold on though. You have to think,
service flickered today.
or could it be all these people that are buying extra shit out of the order, out of what they would normally be purchasing, which is throttling it down?
Okay, I lied. It's $150.
You son of a bitch! You lied to me.
It's a shot timer, smart sound sensor, Bluetooth competition.
Lawfully, how much was the one that you bought? Like, I'm okay with fucking previously mentioned price, but I ain't trying to spend that much. Fuck.
130.
Oh yeah, fuck. If you find me a decent one under $100, I'll buy it. But fuck that.
Beep, beep.
And
I'm not clear and safe right now. Don't be making the beep noise.
actually,
Stand by.
actually, if I want an orange one, I can get it for $133. But I chose pink.
I just got Henry Ford Black, and if I want it to be a color so I don't lose it in the like ankle deep grass at worst, I'll put high vis duct tape on it.
Yeah.
I don't see myself losing it clipped to my pocket.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you. There's a sound mind out there in the chat. Thank you, Robert.
No, I bought my Uplula. I bought or not Uplula. What's the other one? The magazine loader.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
what
it is the maybe.
Uplula is the brand,
they work great.
or the model.
Yeah,
Maglula is the brand.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
I got it
think
backwards.
that is what I bought. I bought that pink too. Because how many times you go to range with all your buddies and like your
And
shit
shit
all
walks
gets
away.
yeah, shit walks away, and you get
I
things mixed
mean,
up, and all of a sudden
I
it's
just wrote my name on
broken.
it.
I
I
own
have
a bunch
honest
of
friends.
spray paint. Like I don't give a fuck.
Uh,
I'll accidentally have something end up in my range bag, and even though if it's hot pink, when I get home, I'll just bust out a rattle can.
Yeah, I
I mean,
remember
I got mine in black because I bought it used, and then I put my name on it in silver Sharpie because I have honest friends.
Yeah, me, baby.
Well,
I
honest
remember
friends. Well,
I
fucking
remember
lucky
I
you.
accidentally took one of my buddy's magazines home, like he had his name sharpied on it or something, and it was hard to see. I returned it to him full. He was pretty happy.
You're a good person.
I'm not. But
Well,
then
I kind
again,
of
Uplula 6'5" needs more.
I'm also the friend that'll bring out a really fun toy out to the range, and everybody will be like, "Oh, can I run a mag through that? Can I run a mag through that?" But then none of them want to fucking uh, like replace what was in that mag
I
on fun shit. So it's like, fuck you. If you accidentally throw your speed loaner into my fucking bag, kiss it goodbye, asshole.
always have to play firearms instructor, teaching people how to shoot and stuff. So I don't get to have as much fun when I go. Well, I just like going with me in R or something.
Well, and that's why that's why I freaking sold a bunch of shit. Like, and I won't ever take the 50 out ever because people don't want to pay for the ammo.
I'd shit in the 50 here in Florida.
What's that?
I would shit in the 50 here in Florida. I'd just sell it. It ain't worth you keeping it around for that.
If you knew what I paid for it, you'd be like, yeah, find the right buyer, and yeah, but I mean, I got it on a
He
pretty
just
good price.
shoots north to south, so that way he doesn't miss out on range.
But then again, I
He
also
shoots
paid
east to
under,
west. He goes
and all the
fishing.
ammo I have for it was all under $10 each. So like, I still got a lot of fun to have out of it before I sell it.
You got all that PMC ammo, don't you? That
I
sweet,
ain't
sweet
saying
South
shit.
Korean
I ain't
ammo.
saying, but I got that like 7 apiece. So fucking, I ain't mad.
how
You
about
got the Hornady
109? Is that
AMAX.
close? Is that close enough to 100? 109 for a shot timer.
I'm good with that.
I
Post that
would
up in the
I would
Discord.
read
Post that
reviews
up in
and
the
buy
Discord.
what's. I go with a
Yeah,
known quantity.
Robert, yes, there are higher volumes being experienced online right now. So I don't know how credible an attack would be. I think it's just servers being overwhelmed.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock, boys.
Yeah, we were trying to keep the conversation going so you didn't realize how late it was.
It's late. Here, I got it all taped off, and I got all the old stuff taped off, pulled down, and I did not get.
Only took you an hour longer than you thought.
Yeah, because I started peeling off old paint, and then I started taking screw brackets out that I didn't see before, so I didn't repaint over them and make it look like shit. And I started doing this, that, and the other, and then I ran
Fucking
out.
overachiever, you.
I had to go grab another thing of painter's tape because I used up one roll, and then yeah,
Hey, Muffin, you want to put on your tinfoil hat for a couple minutes?
let's do it.
All right. So I seen that gold and silver is sitting not too high up right now. Any opinions on that?
It went up like 18% since last week. Still did.
Did you check it today?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean it's not
it
very
took a
impressive.
it took a pretty hard dive. Like usually when the market gets weird, gold is supposed to go up, isn't it? Gold and
Yeah,
silver.
you would assume, but yeah, it's sitting at an uneasy point because I wanted to pick some shit up too, but I was like, yeah, maybe I'll hold off for a week.
What's it at?
Let me check. I know it took a little bit of a dive. Do you remember what it was at, Pat?
Last I knew, it was at like 72 or 77, some shit like that.
85.
Oh, yeah.
But gold ain't doing very hot either.
It was down to just about 5,000 when I looked earlier today. Now gold is at 171. So it went up
Oh, right before the market
$100.
closed.
Yeah, I guess it went back up $100. That's so weird.
Because
Like
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get an Easter gift squared away, and I'm like, yeah, damn, just waiting for the right time. They'll call my buddy and be like, yep.
like I know that the market gets manipulated by the paper buyers,
Yes.
so a lot of it doesn't make sense the way you think it would.
Well, it's because it's being manipulated by things bigger than what we have any scope of touching or.
For me, I pretty much haven't bought any. I'll pick up more junk silver here and there as time allows, but I'm not actively buying anything right now except for drugs and medical, and that's just because when it comes down to it, I got a lot of people that need that stuff. So if I can help them out, they'll figure it out to help me out eventually, you know.
Well, my whole thought process behind it was normally I get, for like a holiday or like an anniversary or something, I get something quite nice for my other half. But what I want to try to do this time is get, you know, like some bullion or something, something boxed up and weighed out and you know what it's worth and tape the receipt to the back so then that way when it's thrown in the safe and mixed up with everything else, we can look back and be like, oh, this was purchased at this amount. Here's what it's worth now, you know, instead of buying a fucking piece of jewelry or whatever, like buy that and then, I'm trying to persuade minds with it. I'm trying to persuade mind with it. What it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's really nice of you, and I think that'd be a cool thing to look back on too and check it out.
Yeah. I mean, it's because it's stock. It's gonna be like like my wife doesn't wear jewelry and shit like that, but I always buy it. So it's like instead of me buying her another fucking necklace or some shit, why not buy something that can go into the safe and actually be worth a fuck?
As long
I'm
as you pair
persuading
that with
minds.
something really cool, like emotional wise, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah, well, and normally what I do is like, because you guys all know my wife cooks for a living. So my wife's really actually happy if she comes home and there's a good ass meal ready for her, especially because she doesn't get home till 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. And if that steak's hot and ready to go, like she's fucking ecstatic. So,
I just do that.
no, well, it's because there's the itch to spend and there's, yeah. Like the stay at home dad still wants to
like,
pull shit out of his ass and show like,
like,
hey, look, there's still things happening behind the scenes.
put it in a sappy little card and be like, watch our love grow, like the value of this coin.
Boom, boom. I'm writing it down. I'm getting my fat ass up. Where's my paper? Look, I already got it right here because I always keep one handy during chats in case somebody goes on a rant and I need to write something down. Watch our love grow. Bigger than what I'm packing. Thank you, Pat. That's fucking the wisdom right there, man.
Oh,
There's a reason I've been with my wife for like 26, going on 27 years.
Oh, it's because you had a huge dog.
Did Lockley just giggle in the back?
He would have been
I
on.
couldn't
Hit him,
hear
it's-
exactly what you said, but I get the gist. I think I know what you said,
Huge hog.
and that is certainly not it.
He's doing something right, people. He's fucking doing something right.
That international trading has been affected by the conflict in Iran. Yeah, that's probably true. I would assume some markets are probably kind of stalled out right now.
A lot of it's going to be stabilized over what Trump said, though, about the guarantees on shipping and shit. I mean, if our Navy's already there, might as well make some money out of it and put them to work. It's not like we're relocating assets and shit.
Yeah, start stripping, boys.
mean,
Fuck,
from what
if somebody's gonna pay to see it, I'll do it. But goddamn,
what I've understood from what's gone down over there, like who the hell is even directing anything? Because
they,
they're saying that the supreme leader or whatever got taken out,
yeah,
and then
dude,
they
they hit
said
them. They hit them within
some
days.
like some huge group of leaders got together to try and figure out who the next leader was going to be, and I think they took all those people out.
They took him out within like hours of him gaining.
And they took his son, who was named the next Ayatollah. So yeah, I think they're probably a little bit leaderless.
Oh,
But
did you also see that we've decided that we're gonna, well, not us, but somebody is gonna start arming another? So it's basically like the enemy of my enemy is my friend, because that's never bit us in the ass before, right? So yay.
And so is this like a patriot situation where if you take out the leaders, the soldiers on the ground will do horrendous things?
good.
Like
Well,
is it just
I think when they smacked that oil that crude carrier that actually technically belonged to themselves was like a cry for help from those people that sent it that way, being like, "Hey, look, this is our way of saying don't hit us. We give like we don't want the smoke. Look, we're hitting our own boat. Like we don't want the smoke."
Well, they also basically said, "Hey, take your country back." So I think he's hoping some civil unrest and some people, probably not CIA assisted, will be regime changing. That's kind of our MO.
Yeah, but then that would put us kind of back into the same situation of us not finishing the job the first fucking time, which is how we end up in these situations. Like you got to follow through and make sure things happen in the name of freedom, you know? Like it needs,
well
the investment has
part
to
of
be
my
fucking worth it.
part of my concern is like your intelligence usually comes from the top down, and if there's no intelligence behind you know what like information intelligence, not like brain smart.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen,
They probably hit their own boat because they didn't even fucking know what their own boat looks like, because
Yeah.
there's no
And
intelligence, there's no command structure, so they're just kind of lashing out any direction. And
yeah, which is why they've smacked everybody out there. But
who
go
who
ahead.
doesn't think Iran already has nuclear capabilities?
If they
Do you
had
think
it, they
they
would have
don't?
fucking used it. If they had it, they would
I
have used it.
I don't know if they would use it yet, but I believe they probably already have it. And without their command structure in place, and you know, some fucking asshole's gonna roll in there and be like, you know what, fuck it, and push the button.
Well, it would have to be somebody that was directly tied to the people that knew that it actually existed, which are all pretty much fucking dead.
Well, there's gonna be scientists and technicians and soldiers
But
and
the only
where
I feel like the only people that would have been able to give that to them would be help from two other countries that, or two or three other countries out there in the world. And I really don't think, and I think that they know, those other three countries know that if they would have gave the information to them and they would have used it, that we would have found out real fucking quick where they got the technology from, and they would have been next on the shit list. So I don't think that they would have given it to him. Like,
I
which
think
is the reason why Russia and China, like, they've been flying flights into there and dropping off radars and shit, is for them to be able to be like, oh, let me kind of field test this. Let me kind of field test this.
certain I think certain entities want to make you think that the nuclear bomb is really, really hard to produce. But like we had some fucking kid make a nuclear reactor like
Yeah,
in the shed in his backyard. So it's not. I
out of
don't
like
think it's as
smoke
hard.
detectors and shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's as hard as they want to make it sound. So in my mind, 100%, they've had nuclear capabilities for a while.
Well,
Like
that's
maybe they
even
can
if you
make.
believe the nuke
ma-
is real.
Maybe they can't make like the huge hydrogen like super bombs, but they can make some dirty
Oh
nonsense that'll
yeah,
just
I
fuck
believe
up.
that the dirty bomb is very real and very achievable and very easy to produce. But I don't even know these days whether or not like the whole big shaboom is even real.
It's the delivery system. They can't get it here if they can make it. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, they're not going to shoot at us, but they're gonna have somebody walk a fucking suitcase bomb into Israel.
Yeah, but then that would be more like a dirty thing than a big whole kabloom. I don't know. Like who knows at this point? Like because they said that like Nagasaki and shit would be uninhabitable for hundreds and hundreds of years. But like if you do 10 minutes of googling, you'll see, oh, that's not quite true.
Anyway,
So
in the background. Walk way past that.
I think he said he was going to bed. He told us what he was going to do. Probably should have turned his phone off though and left the chat.
no, well, he was medicated and well lubed, so who knows? He likes to
Um,
listen to us whisper sweet nothings. Hashtag van life. Hashtag Glock because it's better than Walther. Into his ear.
Hashtag.
I just mean it's really concerning about them being just kind of like let off the chain because like I was saying, the
Oh
facility where they hold these
you
things,
know our intelligence
there's
is watching everything like a fucking hawk. They've been under. There's whole teams that are dedicated to just watching that country constantly. Like, so any kind of a movement or anything is going to be caught. Like there's satellites that fly over there several times a day. You know, like things are being monitored.
just like the surface to air missiles that came across the southern border. They saw that coming, didn't they? Oh well, no.
I mean, it's just all about. That's why I'm saying like it's hard to like. I'm not trying to say I'm putting all this faith in them, but like, the lesser two evils, I guess, at this point. You know.
I mean, the only thing you can do is keep your head on a swivel, and that doesn't even matter. Like, if you can see the guy and you can't stop him, then
Yeah, like I'll be honest, if I'm down at Wally World and there's six of them that fucking roll up, like my kids in the cart are going in the opposite direction, going the long way back, and we're gonna be fucking trekking home. Like freaking, I ain't like no, it's not me.
Guys, nobody thinks on that.
Like just fucking nope. I'm gonna use my Uber feet and get my kids home.
well, I really do hope that like the best case scenario is that like whoever was in charge of their resistance or um, the demonstrations or whatever, like somebody with a little bit of power steps up that the government will approve of and let them take control. Like I want the whole situation to be over.
It needs to be done. Like we done spent a fuck ton of money already on it all, and it's like it needs to be done. And I believe that it's okay for us to think that or me to even say that because like It's our fucking tax money.
Yeah.
Like you need to fucking do it right and be done. Get in there, do it right and be done.
I'm seeing something
It's
also
been
where
how many fucking it's been fucking what 40 fucking years or some shit? Like fucking fucking do what you got to do and frickin' and give them what they need and like the other big thing too is what's going to happen and they've been in a water crisis forever now. Like motherfuckers are thirsty. You know what's the next thing's going to happen, right? We're probably going to be giving them a whole bunch of fucking aid.
Give it to him harder, Daddy.
And it's like fucking what about my aid? What about my wife that works fucking 80 hours a fucking week? What about our aid? Like fucking a, this shit just is it pisses me off. It just needs to be done and done. Because it's our great grandchildren that are going to be paying off all this fucking debt.
that's a whole other conversation we don't have time for.
Exactly. But
Fish still what's up, brother? Coyote 6 said, oh, yes, we have oil from Venezuela. Time to get back to the Middle East. Nice.
from sand to sand.
It's just kind of a BS chat and whatever while I'm thinking around on the remodel to give you something for Tuesday. Appreciate everybody hopping in, and one of these days when I'm done dinking around with this remodel, we'll be back to a semi normal thing.
As
Possibly
as
get
a,
membership.
as a
We got to do a membership live one of these days.
as the time slips through the hourglass, or as the sand slips through the hourglass, so is the days of our lives.
Yeah, what he said. All right, y'all. Be safe. Be sexy. See ya.
No, that was a soap opera. Hit the